video that's just like Colonel tries to explain the plot of Star Wars to us, having never seen them before, and it's a
It's great.
fascinating shambles.
I
Yeah,
love
it's all
this. This sounds
all
incredible.
cultural.
Yeah, there's so many bits that come out of him that like sound adjacent to some of the parts of Star Wars, kind of. But it's like a
To be
like,
fair, Star
you
Wars
had some of the
story
stories.
is crazy.
it's a wild Mad Libs to follow through.
Yeah, I grew up Mormon, so I grew up in a cultural void where nobody knows anything about any kind of decent media.
Right, right. Yeah, because it's
That's kinda
heavily
like
you can't.
me.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
the people around me knew the things. So that's
Yeah.
different.
You didn't.
Yeah,
You
it's
didn't-
like me, but
you
mine
didn't-
was voluntary.
You didn't grow up in a cultural void. You were a cultural blind spot.
I was the void. I was the.
You can't say I grew. You can't say I grew up in the me.
Mm-hmm. I did. It all started, because my family didn't watch Disney movies, and then from a young age, kids were like, "Oh, Sleeping Beauty or whatever," and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
And you'd never not seen anything.
No, I think the first Disney movie I watched was like maybe Wall-E or something. Which incidentally,
Okay, Wall-E's a good one to start with. That
It's a
movie
really
is
good
great.
I invited everyone.
I-
I'll grab
I've-
something real quick.
Yeah, I'll join in a second. I'm cleaning some furniture in the meantime.
Oh,
cool.
I don't have energy drinks because I've been in
Aw.
Germany all week, and I wasn't for
I basically, if it makes
foresight.
if it makes you feel any better, I used to love iced tea, and I've basically completely given it up for kidney stone reasons. So for like
Oh.
years, I basically drink water like anywhere I go.
Water's good, not in Germany
Yeah.
though.
I,
German water sucks.
German water sucks is a crazy sentence.
I had a
does.
friend. I had a friend
does.
visit from Iceland a long time ago, and like he like the American tap water tasted like horribly disgusting to him, but he knew that the Icelandic water would taste horrendous to us though.
Oh
Uh,
really?
Mm.
Yeah, because it's a lot more sulfuric, so it's like a bit like farty smelling
Sulfuric,
almost.
Right.
You got
yeah.
fart
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's got
So
a
it's like-
little
it's-
bit of a tang, a sort of
Yeah.
a spike.
Got some extra zip to it.
Yeah. So I understand. I get that. No, I'm used to non-fart
I'm
water.
back. Did everyone make it
Hello.
out?
Oh, there was an
I'm
invite.
in.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
You?
But yeah, I'm in.
Hacker voice.
I might have just joined game. I think.
I was just talking about fart water, so
You know, casual things
I
that we
was
just normally
distracted
casually
by
talk about.
fart water.
Mm-hmm.
You lack a cultural respect for fart water. Doop-doop. It always takes time to get used
Fart
to
water
to
killed my
microphone
grandma.
Ansu.
What?
It always takes time to get used to microphone Ansu.
Oh, voice very different from IRL.
You're like one of the few people, maybe the only person that isn't family that I hear more in person than via voice chat.
Yeah, I feel that. But like I don't have the same like weirdness with your voice because I've watched your videos. So I'm used to what your mic sounds like. I don't stream nearly as much as you make videos.
Well, you do have 2 other jobs.
That's true.
What's your microphone, Ansu?
It's just like the HyperX quad.
Oh,
I've never heard
It's-
that one.
It's because it's a cheap one that is sold as if it's really expensive and good.
well,
Is-
it sounds.
what does that mean?
Sounds good. Yeah,
It means
that-
that sometimes the software freaks out and makes it sound like I've got voice mod filters on, and I have to completely unplug it
No.
for it to reset.
I recently, and I don't know what caused it. I had like a series of streams where I was dealing with having to like reset my mic several times because it would start
Weird.
like getting all like distorted and
Crackly.
glitchy, and it's just like
Yeah.
it stopped since then. But I don't know what I did to permanently fix it, you know. And it did happen like once, like a while back. So I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah.
god damn it.
Is this
I
with
feel
the
like it can
Amicus
come and go.
mixer?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So who knows? Yeah,
Toaster.
maybe I'll have to double check if it's been working for so well this whole time. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like audio cable
Yeah,
stuff I should be experimenting with first.
that's the funniest
Mhm.
goddamn lore to me.
What is?
I just love knowing the lore of Illusory's mixer, which is that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It has like Amicus horny sticker on it, which is very funny.
Yes.
Just like
Incredible.
So I sit
Specifically,
here.
Toaster donated a Scarlet mixer to Illusory, but it's one that has the toys, the sticker that comes with the toy on it.
Oh, okay.
Very funny because I feel like it's not something I would have like. Would have wound up in my hands under normal circumstances? I feel like, but it's just like I am not absolutely 0% chance of taking that off or covering that up. Like,
No, it's great.
I need to maintain the personality of the mixer. Like,
It's
Yeah.
vital, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so funny too
Without
because it's the legacy of how you found me in the first place too, is via the coverage of like Ed Astor and Echo and stuff.
yeah,
We're all
it
going
came
in
back to me. It was very
circles
funny.
In circles. And then I ended up at the party. I've actually been at a few parties now for the people that sell that too. So it's like it's just this tiny community of people crossing paths over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's
That's
spray
who
some
threw the
stuff at
party-
people.
The first night's party that we went to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that had like a dance floor kind of, or at least a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
You know what I like about this village? It reminds me of The Sims 3.
Uh-huh.
Those are good times.
Suburbanism.
It's the color. Well, one is the color of the tarmac, but it's just it is kind of like the interpretation of the American suburb, but
Yeah.
in a very
Idyllic,
like-
clean shapes and colors and so on.
and you can look at the details in it. They're nice, like these little. Look at this thing.
The suburb that twirrent. Look at this
I
thing.
spent.
The
The
thing
Sims 3, I spent so many
the car
hours.
guard or the
No,
planter?
the planter.
Oh, it's a trash
lovely.
can.
Oh dang it!
You
It
can see on
kind of
the
is.
back-
Yeah.
You can see on the back that it's a trash can.
I can't actually. Oh wait, dang!
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a slit for them to put trash in.
Don't look at a slit. That's
There's like-
rude.
There's like 2 trash cans here for a park area that has one bench. And
No,
the-
no,
and
no,
the
I think
trash
that
cans
they're
are
just
otherwise
reusing them.
facing away from the road.
Yeah, they're reusing the model. They're hoping that we don't look.
They don't want us to notice that. Yeah, because you see it across the street too.
Yeah.
They use that model a lot. But I guess helps optimize loading because it's just the same things repeating everywhere for what is
Maybe.
ultimately just a multiplayer hub. All right, I'm gonna read the thingy now.
Oh.
Solar System Exhibit. Roy's and Joyce. To get kids into science, we've been upping the ante on interactivity here at Washingham Museum. So excitement was through the roof at the opening of our all-new state-of-the-art solar system. If there's one thing we want everyone to take from their time in Washingham, it's that's amazing. Unfortunately, its opening coincided with the annual Great Chocolate Giveaway in the town square. And within seconds, we had 200 kids, hyper kids running around, putting their sticky paws on everything. Could you please help? Pause.
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 Paw
Is
day.
that like pause, as in pause and pause, or?
As in,
Or like
like grubby little paws.
Oh, it's the. No, this wasn't done by
It's
hands.
time for Paws to come in and solve a problem that was caused by Paws.
This is an
The
industrial
only solution
sabotage.
for a good kid with a paw is a bad bad kid with the paw is a good kid with the paw.
What's no?
I hate this. I hate this narrative
I don't
that
like
you're
it either.
introducing here.
Yeah.
It is funny. This is the first
Anything
map we
that
do
does the
just
good guy with a
because-
gun argument is terrible.
It is funny to do this right after we just read the Exploratorium.
Yeah.
Because the description was like, it's interactive science. I'm like, we did interactive science. We went to San Francisco.
We sure did.
We did the interactive science Exploratorium place, which I go to like every 2 years or so with someone at this rate. It's just like a neat, weird little kinetic museum thing.
Sounds
They
cool.
let you do your own experiments.
Kind of,
It's cool.
yeah.
Kind of.
For those that don't know, in San Francisco on the pier, there's there's like a physics museum essentially, where it's just like a bunch of like, this is crazy, right? It's like all the equivalent of like the type of thing that like your cool science teacher would bring in to do in high school as a demonstration. It's like 1,000 of those.
Yeah, it's wild.
So you just
And
go
it's not all physics. Like there was that whole like water
Yeah.
section that we were in was like all biology stuff and just like,
Yeah.
hey, look at this nasty bacteria. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's just specifically like here's a series of demonstratable stuff, basically, in a science
Yes.
context. Stuff that's like Vsauce ready demonstrations. a very specific version of like this is visually stimulating and would make kids curious about stuff.
Right.
Let's just need to walk in and
That
go
is-
around in for a bit.
I wonder if it still works as of like maybe 5 to 10 years ago. That sort of science curiosity on little kids, because
What?
you know, I'm
That
thinking
sentence
like
didn't
the
make
what-
it out all those ways. I'm gonna need some help.
I'm trying to make it come out, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm saying like back in the 50s and 60s, if you show somebody like plasma or if you show a kid plasma or the effect of magnetism in like, you know, that cool effect when you add iron ferrules into oil and then you just magnetize it.
ferrofluid.
Oh yeah, ferrofluid. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all super cool and like looks like sci-fi. But these days, like, we have TikTok and AI generated slop and all that. I wonder if going forward we need to approach impressing kids differently. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of like a lot of field trips that go to the Exploratorium, so I can imagine that they would be like, "Whoa, this is really cool! I like physics now." And then they take an actual physics class, and they're like, "Oh, that's a lot of math."
Yeah.
There might
It's
still
literally
be some,
all math.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
math.
It's only math. Actually, we tricked you.
Okay, but
Bill Nye
actually,
the
physics.
math guy. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha, ha.
Baited. But like, I'm not a huge math guy, but I did do really well in my physics classes, because it was just like, hey, all of this is applied, and there's a reason why we're doing this math. I was like,
liked it
oh,
so-
okay, well that makes
yes,
sense.
I liked it so much more because of that. I was already good at math beforehand, but it was starting to lose me because it was getting so abstract. And when I got to calculus and stuff, that I was like increasingly not even sure what I was calculating. But then I did physics next to calculus, and I was like, inertia.
The fact that it's an applied science is really, really nice.
But no,
Yeah,
there might be some inexorable power though, to like showing kids something that's just real and right in front of them, and then not being able to wonder about it being like a special effect and so on. It's like, yeah, these are kids that are growing up like in a post Infinity War world with a million special effects movies happening all the time, but the world in front of them is pretty mundane in a lot of cases, because it's just like a shiny rectangle that summons a bunch of images, and then everything else around them is kind of not doing much. So I feel like you can still hit them with the surprise of like something happening right in front of them, in a way akin to like how people like fireworks, I guess. I've heard people like fireworks. I actually don't really
Yeah.
like fireworks very much.
Wait, you've heard people? What? What did you say? I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm aware that other people like fireworks. I actually don't care about fireworks very much,
Oh, right.
but they draw a crowd.
I like the blue ones.
Exclusively blue fireworks?
Yeah,
That's a wild statement.
it's true though. It's true.
I like the blue
I mean, Yeah, I mean, I guess the blue ones are really good too.
Yeah, I mean, if you like the other ones, fine. But for me, it's the blue ones.
I love this.
Like their Skittles flavors, which are also fake and are all the same.
Oh, they taste all the same.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's either Skittles or M&M's or both, or just all the same, and they're just different colors.
Mm-hmm.
They don't taste
Okay.
different.
Yeah.
Might be both.
I figured
Well, yeah,
M&Ms.
M&Ms aren't meant to taste different at all. Skittles do have different flavors, but like it's the variations. It's they're not the most flavorful candy. I don't know. They're all like in a
Yeah.
similar ballpark.
It doesn't stand.
Different-
At least one
different
of those
flavor
doesn't stand up to
packs
any kind of
stand
like
out, but-
taste test. They
I
do all
haven't
knock
had
up on each
Skittles.
other in the bag too.
I haven't had Skittles in a while. They get stuck in my teeth, and I'd rather just have normal not caramel. What's the like tofu?
Tofu Skittles.
Off toffee.
Toffee. That's what. Yeah.
Toffee.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Okay.
way more sense than tofu.
Yeah. I'm okay with tofu as well.
I got where
I like
you were
tofu.
going based on
But
context.
it's not sweet. Yeah. Toffee. I think
funny.
I only
Yeah,
realized
tofu
what toffee
isn't
meant
sweet.
when I went. No. Yeah. I only realized what toffee was or meant when I went to California because you guys took me to we went to a sweets shop. That was fun.
Oh yeah, in old Sacramento, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the candy store that you bought the crazy expensive Wonka bar from?
I did buy an extremely expensive Wonka bar because we were there, and I'm like, what am I gonna not buy the extremely expensive Wonka bar for some reason? I think it was like $15 or something, and I'm like, what the?
It was a
fuck?
$15 Wonka bar. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
Damn.
it's just
That's
a
not
choc.
extremely.
It's not extremely expensive in like
That's
an
pretty
extravagant.
expensive.
It's extravagantly expensive for a chocolate bar, but not expensive in like real life human terms of affordability.
Oh, so it's relatively to what it is. It's extremely.
Yeah, it's a
expensive.
stupid price to pay for
Yeah.
a chocolate bar, but like I'm surrounded by people who fucking do claw machines, so no one has a leg to stand on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's like a Kit Kat bar, except it's a different brand. I've never heard. So
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the
Oh, right, 'cause
Wonka
you've never
bar
seen
is
movies.
like
We're back to
that's
square one.
okay. Yeah. Okay, context.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
right, okay. There's a bar in the movie that.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Candy Factory. They got the golden tickets from
Yeah.
the chocolate bars that
I
they
got the
sold.
golden ticket in my hand. Nothing.
Well, to be clear, the Wonka bar was just fiction in the movie. That wasn't based on an actual candy company. But now, obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
Wonka
they
bar for a
make
while.
the candy
Yeah.
bars now as
Yeah.
a like follow up on the film.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
famously, we have everlasting gobstoppers in real life too, or gobstoppers. Those are great, according to.
They do
until
not
you
ever
like,
last.
until you drink water. Have you just had drink water after having like a gobstopper? Like it makes it taste like sour and weird and gross.
Makes the water taste sour. Just 'cause
Yeah,
your
just
mouth
drink
is
like
sour
a glass
now?
of water.
I admittedly haven't
Yeah,
had
after,
one
like-
since I was like a teenager. I think I just thought they were neat.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gross. I don't know. It's weird.
They're basically just like smaller color-changing jawbreakers that just.
Yeah,
Seem
I did
neat.
used to eat gobstoppers as a kid. Like it would be a candy I'd get in a movie theater, but I don't know. I eventually came to the realization it was gross.
Wow,
it's common.
actually, fuck this.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody
Is it common to
mixed
get
oranges and toothpaste?
I'm done with popcorn though as well.
I don't like
Like,
popcorn very much.
I
The
love
flavor of it is
popcorn.
great. The act of it like constantly like getting like stuck in my gums or like in my teeth in a weird way because of like the mechanics of eating like popcorn
just-
kernels.
Just kills the.
It's just a
Right.
fundamentally, yeah, it's just like an unpleasant
pop-
experience. And
You're
like
saying the popcorn gameplay sucks. The lore is great, but
exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. If you had a better texture where
Wow.
it didn't get like stuck in your teeth so easily constantly, like yeah, then I would definitely eat it more often. But
I'm experiencing that with my like my cap. That sounds my crown. Where
mm-hmm.
now that I have
No cap.
now that I have crowns on my teeth, it's like there's just entire genres of food that are kind of like less fun now because texturally they remind me of my crown breaking. And
Oh, that's
just not fun to think about when I'm eating.
yeah.
Horror Buns was telling me that my dentist traumatized me, and he might be right. I might actually have like a little bit of dental trauma tied to just like being like I just have an unpleasant experience every
sucks.
time I eat on a regular basis. Just like every time I eat, I'm like trying to only eat on my left side of my mouth, away from the crowns, because any weird pop or feeling that happens all the time with food makes me feel like my crown broke again, and then I have to go. Then I have to go check in the mirror, and and that's like a daily occurrence for me now, which just actually sucks. Especially when I really
That is incredibly upsetting.
it sucks so
Yeah, it
much,
sucks.
especially since I really like gyoza, but like gyoza has crunchy bits, and now gyoza's kind of not fun to eat because I can't just eat it with reckless abandon, even though it's not something that should be threatening to a crown. It gives a very similar expression to breaking your temporary crown. It's a very similar experience as the crunch. So like a bunch of foods are kind of ruined for me for now. Like maybe I'll get over it eventually, but it's been a bit now, and it genuinely like I'm not happy about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was during LVFC, right?
Yeah, there was that was when I thought I was past it because it was supposed to be a permanent crown, and my permanent crown snapped in half at LVFC on an apple, which should not be on the list of things that can break
Yeah,
a crown.
was it-
So it feels like it must have been
Was
like
it just badly?
accumulating damage or something.
Mm.
I was talking to somebody who got a crown on one of their molars, and they said that it just kept coming out over and over again for so long that they eventually just told the dentist to yank the whole tooth. And I'm like, don't have that
Wow,
thought
that sucks.
either. So brush your
Yeah,
teeth,
that
kids. I cannot stress enough.
yeah,
It's not.
And go to the dentist regularly.
Yeah,
if you
adults
can.
adults frame it like, oh, you're gonna have to go to the dentist and have all this dental work if your teeth get fucked up. Like, but what they really undersell is that the fixes are very much don't feel like your teeth.
Hmm.
Like the fixes you get when they patch up your teeth do very much feel like not your teeth, and they make you conscious all the time of how they're not your teeth, and like. I especially like constantly question how my jaws fit together all the time now, and I'm not sure if my teeth
Oh, yeah,
are
you
like
got
the right
that,
shape
yeah.
or not because I can't tell if
You'll
my
get
bite
over
is
it.
correct or not. And like my bite
It's
was
taking-
never amazing to begin with, but the fact that they were my natural teeth meant there was nothing to question about it. I'm like, that's just how they are. But now I'm constantly like,
Even a millimeter difference is enough for you to be like, my mouth
I'm
is in the
constantly
wrong place.
like, I'm constantly like, does that crown need to be ground down again so that my bite fits together, or is it okay? And then perplexingly, my teeth will seemingly fit differently together the next day, and I'm like, I didn't go to the dentist, so that's just. I don't know if I'm just naturally resting my jaw differently. Is this TMJ shit? Like, I don't know. Dental stuff sucks. The thing about
You
teeth is
do
that
sound like
your condition just gets worse for the rest of your life forever, and it never improves, and then you die. It is genuinely, you're just running out the clock on your teeth getting worse the rest of your life, and whenever there's a breakthrough on them getting worse in a significant way that requires dental work, that is just another thing that will never be fixed, ever, for your entire life. You'll just have worse teeth for the rest of your life, even with the patchwork fixes for it.
well, it's like a more depressing version of they might be giants here older than you've ever been.
Yeah, no, your teeth are
always
worse than
worse.
they've ever been, and they will only get worse forever, and that's your
That's
whole life for every
crazy.
human. I've really been grappling with that this year, and I didn't even have that significant of a problem. I got a root canal, which is a common. Andrew has 3.
Yeah, I just got my first implant. I've never had a crown otherwise or anything else. But yeah, I finally lost my first tooth.
Oh
I'm like, well, shit. Molar got fucked up and I didn't realize it.
no, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why going regularly is important because you don't realize it. And
Yeah,
that's
I'm going a lot more regularly now, and like treating it a lot better. I'm thankful that the implant process went well, but like goddamn, that was very expensive. Jesus Christ.
I'm lucky that I live in Portugal, and even though it's not part of the national health care, it's still like what's the word? The government pays for dentists.
Oh, it's subsidized.
Subsidized, yeah. So I got I went to the dentist
Must be nice.
once to get a crown, but the way they
Yeah, it turns out that people
the
get
crown is
health care
different.
when they can afford to or don't have to pay for it. I wish
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
really
I
nice
just paid
if our
60
country thought about that a little bit.
I just pay 60 euros per trip, and that's it. That's
Yeah, our
not too
country
bad.
doesn't want us
Oh
to
my
have
god,
health
yeah,
care.
that's yeah, we're
It's like for you, let's let the bus fare. Or something. Oh
I'm
my god!
still doing
No.
the art that I owe people for helping subsidize my root canal and other additional checkup stuff and cleaning and all the stuff that happened. That because the collective bill that resulted from that first visit to the dentist when I moved
Yeah.
here was $4,500.
Yeah.
And I was like, so who wants their persona drawn? Because fuck, I'm almost done with those, but it's taken like 6 months. I'm so sorry. Especially
Oh
to
my
the
god,
people
Keith,
that
your
actually
hose
have
is
been
so
with me.
big.
Yeah, I've got the triple hose.
Oh my god.
I'm chock full of hose.
But the thing I got wasn't a normal like crown implant. It was like a molded in place, and it's not like permanent. It takes it'll last like 15 years, and then it'll have to be done again. It's very sturdy though. I got 3 of them because the dentist was like, "Oh, you got other teeth here that need work," and I'm like, "Okay."
That's another stressful thing about the dentists. It's really hard to get a second opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And, like you can't look at your own teeth the same way that they do. So
Yeah.
like I don't know if it's actually there.
you know, I
You're
hate
fully trusting
I
them.
hate it so much.
Yeah.
It's like getting your car worked on, where you're like, I don't know if that's true.
Yes.
I can never tell if it's true
there
what
like-
anyone's saying about my car, but I don't want my car to break down on the way to Vegas. Like that would really suck. That would ruin my week. So I'm gonna pay the people what they say I need to pay to make my car not break down. But they could lie to me, and they're an industry specifically
I'm certain
infamous
they
for
do,
lying to
yeah.
people. And it's like that's not fair. This is, we need to be able to trust experts. And like with dental stuff or medical stuff, you're just hoping that the people have your best interest in heart when they have every incentive not to have your best interest in heart.
Yeah, small town
Yay.
dentists are probably a little bit easier to trust than big town dentists or like. Do you have like dentist chains like McDonald's, except it's McTeethy?
McTeethy, yeah.
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 Yeah, there-
Go
there
over
are
to
large
McTeethy
corporate
for the
dentist companies.
fast
Yeah.
food
Teethy.
dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that being the case. I don't know. Or
No,
maybe
there
not.
are larger companies.
Yeah, there are larger.
But
Like, yeah, no, there are,
McTeethy is
absolutely.
very funny.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is there like a
Dental
glitch where if you pick
screens.
up a ladder that you can't get rid of it or something? I picked up a ladder so I could try to clean underneath it, and I can't put it down anywhere.
You might have to
You'll
go
have
to
to
a
leave and
specific
rejoin the
place.
lobby.
Oh. I was gonna say, like,
Yeah,
sometimes you have to
I-
find a specific spot to put it, like it wants you to lean against a wall somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm finding the places where you can put it around the globe in the center, like, and they are turning yellow, like it's
Oh,
snapping
no.
from out of my hands into position, but like pressing E to place it doesn't do anything. Like,
Yeah.
It might be fucked.
Sometimes it glitches out. It does the same thing with the gnome on each map as well sometimes. Sometimes it's
No.
fine, but sometimes it just completely locks up and then you can't do shit. So just gotta leave and rejoin.
Illusory ladder.
Illusion nuts. Illusory's left the party.
Goodbye.
He's still in Discord. He can hear you say, "Excuse me,"
Goodbye, sweet
Oh, no.
prince.
destroying his name.
It's the worst thing I've ever said to him, and he heard me.
oh no. Okay, let's try join game.
Yeah, but regarding the
Sorry. I haven't looked at chat for a little bit because it's really hard to be meticulous at this and also read on a different monitor. But the first thing I see on this other screen is surprising plot twist. Keith has anxiety.
Who could have guessed that this is possibly something that could happen?
Okay, I'm back.
It's surreal having everyone be forced to stop working while Lush rejoins.
Oh, is that what happens too?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
gun, and we all just stand here in silence as it says that our guns are disabled while someone's joining.
Yeah, I mean,
Love
they
that.
didn't have that on the first Power Wash sim because that caused a ton of desync problems in multiplayer lobbies. Because as the maps in these games are like very simple. It's just they have to actively update every dirt particle that is cleaned off as it goes, and so if people are actively washing it off while it's trying to load someone new into the lobby, it desyncs like crazy. So they just like turned that off completely for the second one, which is great.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Actually,
Yeah,
that's smart.
I see that message every time you guys are joining at the beginning. It's just usually it doesn't matter yet. Because I'm waiting anyway.
Because
Yeah.
you're not washing. Yeah.
It's rude. It's rude to wash before everyone else gets served their meal. I say as somebody who last time I had dinner, I only after I started eating realized that I started eating before people's food was even there. So I'm fucking hungry.
Oh yeah, on Tuesday
Yeah,
I also
dug
started
in,
eating. I
and
didn't
was
think
like-
about
I
it, but
was
then
like,
also the sushi tacos came out like less than a minute later. It's fine.
Sushi tacos. Mm.
Yeah, we went to a fusion restaurant on Tuesday. It was really good.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds delicious.
Tacos are another one that I imagine are bad for the teeth.
Why?
No,
no,
I can't. I don't think so.
You mean like the crunch
Uh,
experience
like-
on my part?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
tacos
It
to
could be
begin
like the
with, to be
bad.
honest.
Oh, so you're just like, oh, this is already bad. So it's fine.
Yeah, I just don't have them to begin with. I sometimes will have soft fish taco. I kind of like that. I don't
Some
like
tacos
hard
are good.
taco like at all because I'm like, how do you eat these? Genuinely, it feels like a
hard
prank
tacos.
that you can't eat.
You take a
correctly.
bite and it
Delicious.
shatters in your hands.
Yeah, it explodes
Let me
and
wa-
goes everywhere, and you're like, how was I supposed to eat this? I don't understand. It's like
I've
taking,
eat-
a,
I've
it's like
eaten-
taking a block out of a Jenga tower, but like in your hands.
I think when I was in California with you guys, we had soft tacos, not hard tacos. I don't remember having
Yeah.
trouble.
Soft
with them.
tacos make sense to me. Hard
I love
tacos
soft
feel like you're
tacos.
being served an art piece, and I'm like, we're trying too hard. I'm like, yes, it's very pretty, but this is inedible. It's all technically
No,
edible,
you get-
but like with a fork. Like how
You
the
get the
fuck
hard
do I
shell
get-
like
How do I get all this in my mouth?
no man, you get a hard shell that's like slightly greasy and is like the best, most delicious goddamn thing on the planet.
Okay, no, you're right on that front. Actually, though, like the ones that are
Yeah.
like this was just made crispy right now. It's like okay, this
Yes.
actually fucks. It's so good.
Yes, 1000%. Yeah, hard shell tacos are the best.
I don't want it to
I will-
fuck. I
I
want
will
to
stand
eat
them.
it.
Yeah, no, a
I
soft
was-
shell taco to me is like,
Oh my God.
I'd much prefer hard shell if I can get it.
I was
was
just
having
talking to a coworker like 2 hours ago, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to a wedding over the weekend." I was like, "Oh, cool. Tell me about it." She said something about like, "Oh, they're doing the reception on Sunday," and she was like, "Yeah, they're doing a taco bar." Like a taco bar where you can like make your own tacos. I was like, "They're white people, aren't they?" And she goes like, "How'd you know?" I don't know why. It just like. And then I was like, "Is it being catered or is it being made?" And she's like, "I think they're cooking it." I was like, "Oh, I see. So it's not actually a taco bar. It's a white people taco bar." I say as a white person.
What is it?
Well,
I
yeah,
actually
'cause you
don't
can
fully know
make-
what that means. I don't think what
You
tacos
can make
There's-
tacos at home.
There's
You can
there's
make
a
anything at home.
difference.
Yeah, well,
but
but if you go to a place where you make pottery, then you can quite as easily say, "Oh, you can make that at home."
Yeah.
But tacos is just normal food.
Yeah.
It is food, but there is very much a difference between, and this is as somebody who grew up with my mom making tacos, my mom, who is white, making tacos, and then having like actual Mexican restaurants, because I grew up in Las Vegas, and there were like really good Mexican restaurants on every street corner. And there's a difference. There is a significant difference there between like what my family would make and what would be like an actually good taco. So like it's entirely possible that they do make actually good tacos, but like there's a vibe to it as like there's a vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Vibe
Oh,
check
the sun-
failed.
The sun is clean. Uranus is clean.
That's a different orb.
Good douching practice.
Do. Repeat until the water flows clear.
Wait, is that a different mechanic? I haven't had that. Oh, you're talking in real life.
Yeah.
I
This is
thought you were reading
the
like a
douching.
tutorial.
No, he's talking
Don't
about
power
douching.
wash your asshole.
No.
Yeah. You don't
Although
need too
people
hard
do
on
have shower attachments for that.
That's true.
it. Yeah, the shower cleaning kits.
That's not power washing. Unless
It's
you have like
kinda.
really high-
My biggest complaint about this game is I wish our feet were dirty.
That's
We have
the
You want Viscera
the
cleanup
cleanup-
crew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
want the
cleanup
Fisher cleanup
crew.
detail mechanic where if we step in grime, we like track prints everywhere, and you have to like not only clean up the prints but also clean up your feet manually to like make it stop. We have to like spot check each other by shooting each other's feet. Be like, no, stop
Yeah, 'cause
tracking
we-
everywhere. God damn it! There'd be,
'cause
like
we
a
can
reason
see
to like
our
try to
feet.
clean the floor first and stuff.
yeah.
I want.
Wait, no, there would be a
I just
reason
find-
not to clean the floor.
No, it's
Yeah,
always
you clean the floor last.
Well, if you clean the floor first, then you can't track anything because there's nothing. You can't get your feet dirty.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
but
I'll
if
add
the
another way
floor
of-
stays all dirty, then you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about tracking it on anything because you'll just track it on itself, and then you have to clean it anyway.
Different strategies. I
True.
guess cleaning
I
the
think
floor first is the optimist solution, and the cleaning out last is the pessimist solution.
I personally, in real life, I've never noticed there being difficulty with dirt tracking because there's so much water anyway that it's like
In real
they're always
life,
kind of clean. Yeah, power washing in real life.
do you power wash in real life?
I've
Yeah.
done that a few
Yeah,
times.
Colonel has actually power washed before.
Wait,
Yeah.
why do you know that with certainty about a different
'Cause
person?
I've heard it come
He
up
said
before.
it. He was talking
Okay.
about
Okay.
the salty smell of it
was
before.
like,
in
your
the
Oh
first-
yeah, that's
I
right.
was
time
like,
we were
you're so
playing.
certain. I was like, wait.
New kernel lore unlocked.
I won't remember.
Yeah, so you can actually judge the realism of this game.
Yeah, yeah. Lack of
There
smoke.
is no realism in this game.
No.
No.
It's great. Keep the realism away.
We're supposed to think that this dirty
Hell yeah.
mess happened in like 10 minutes from some kids.
This perfect uniform mess of inch
Yeah.
deep grime.
This is all chocolate, apparently. Specifically.
Oh, it's chocolate.
Kids do be nasty.
Yeah, it
As
was
somebody
like-
who
it was
works
like
with small
candy
kids,
day,
they're
like-
truly horrifying how dirty
Like,
they are.
They coated every surface. It's like one of them exploded in here.
Yeah, kids are. It's the lack of awareness of what's gonna, the lack of care really, but I think
Yeah.
particularly awareness of what's gonna be dirty and what isn't. Like teaching the old how to wash his hands.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're actively
So-
not thinking about it.
Yeah.
I get so actively just grossed out when I see or like think about the concept of like those like 2-foot long gummy worms. I'm like, no, man. Like some kid is gonna be like dragging this thing around and like nibbling on it. because that is, that
Yeah.
is the
Just a
worst-
viscerally
why does
upsetting
this-
idea.
Why does this
And it's
fucking exist as a
sticky.
product that people would buy? I don't understand it.
And it's sticky, so it's like a vacuum for dirt and pubes.
Yeah, I'm just like, I guess my association was just being novelty garbage. Like whenever there's like a super oversized candy, I only find out because like somebody will be like, I brought it on the podcast to, we're all going to eat it until we throw up. That's about it.
I did.
It's like it becomes
But yeah,
internet
no, yeah, a
content.
gummy that long though, like you could actually find like in random gas stations and stuff like that, you know. So it's
Yeah,
just like,
sometimes it just always feels like an
Sometimes. It's
internet
not a super
video.
common-
It always feels like an internet
yeah.
content product.
ugh.
It's like the giant Toblerone. It just kind of shows up places.
The Toblerone and on.
That
Yeah.
that is that the one that you can find easily at the airports, or is that a different one that's bigger?
A Toblerone in the airport? I mean, probably. Airport's so
Yeah.
weird shit.
Toblerones are admittedly large already,
Yeah.
but like a normal.
But then there's,
Toblerone is,
like, the
probably,
giant
2
Toblerone,
inches
like the meme
tall
one.
and like a foot long. And there's
Sounds about right.
There's
Okay.
super ones that are like a meme of that.
I didn't
I
know
bought
that.
one once, and I was like, "These are a weird product to open and eat, and then store and eat in the long term." Like, it's actually a weird candy, as far as
Pretty
practicality
good, though.
goes.
Weird candy to begin with. Yeah,
I like them.
I like them as well. Yeah. I've
In
never seen
Tob-
the mountain.
In related Toblerone news, I saw Neo Yokio a few months ago, the movie, with no context for the show that it's a sequel to, or a midquel to. I don't actually know where the Christmas Neo Yokio's relationship is with the rest of the show. But that had so much negative press, and people always talk shit about it, and it was funny as shit. That was actually a really entertaining movie. I think I need to watch the rest of Neo Yokio now, like the entire show, because the Christmas movie was actually extremely entertaining. I feel like people don't understand the avant-garde art that Will Smith's son made, or starred
Oh,
in,
wait,
or produced. It's the anime that's starring Will Smith's son, the guy that's like,
Gotcha,
"How do
yeah, I
we
don't know
see
anything
if we
about
don't
it,
have
so-
eyes," guy.
Yeah. How can mirrors be real if her eyes aren't real? I think that's
Or
what it
something
was.
like that. Yeah.
It's so
That
good.
sounds like a weird
Yeah,
question.
he has an anime, and I can't vouch for the actual show itself, but I've seen the movie that's some part of the show, and it was so good. I was
That's
not
great.
prepared. Specifically, it's so much better than like a lot of the shit on Netflix people have been recommending that I actually find insufferable, like Captain Laserhawk or whatever. Like people keep like, "Oh, this is great. Oh, it's edgy Rayman that fucks." And I'm like, "This show's unwatchable. I literally don't want to continue after the first episode." But the Neo Yokio movie slaps. For anyone confused, it's known for Toblerone product placement.
Mm.
It's
That's
known
how I
for
got
the
here.
protagonist having a very specific affinity for Toblerone. I think one of the Christmas gifts was a custom Toblerone. Like it's got
Yeah.
it's full on like Elle liking Eggo waffles in Stranger Things level of product placement.
There's Lego waffles, or is that just the
Eggo waffles.
Oh, Eggo.
Oh, Eggo. Oh, it's different.
Yeah, Eggo
Yeah.
is the brand, the
Yeah.
waffle brand.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes product placement is so blatant it wraps around to being funny, like the monster cans in Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I was so sad when the like definitive edition or director's cut of that game came out, and the deal expired, so they took the monster cans out. I'm like, no,
Oh.
they
that
genuinely improved the video game. The fact that you would be
That
drinking
does suck,
in the
yeah.
middle of the game, you'd be drinking a monster can, and then watching an ad for Norman Reedus's like motorbike show on AMC, despite the fact that you're playing as Norman Reedus and it's the same guy's face, because the protagonist is already played by Norman Reedus in that game. So you're like, why am I watching a commercial for real life actor Norman Reedus? What the fuck is happening? Which is a very
So,
Hideo Kojima
there's a-
bullshit to do.
Well, yeah, in a way that I like, because I'm not there's like stuff about Metal Gear storytelling that like I don't care for at all, and like Hideo Kojima's approach at times can be off-putting to me. I will never not love his willingness to just remind you that you're playing a video game, though.
Yeah.
That shit slaps. That shit is always cool. I'm like,
Yeah. No, like
Yeah.
allegedly PT was developed with a secret team that thought they were doing like a dream sequence for Metal Gear Solid 5. And I fully believe, I fully wish to believe in that story because it doesn't sound that different from how like Metal Gear Solid 3 made you play Ape Escape all of a sudden.
hmm
You're like, sure, yeah, they'd probably do that. What the fuck? Why is he like this?
I'm not a big fan of his just because I didn't grow up playing Metal Gear Solid. I suppose. Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid. That's what I said. yeah.
Metal Gear Solid.
But I watching the Death Stranding Let's Play, I think warmed me up to
It's such an
Tone.
insane video game.
because the first time I saw something from him in earnest was Metal Gear
Whoa,
Solid
each ring is
Phantom Pain.
flashing. That's cool.
Yeah, they're independent. Was Phantom Pain, and the introduction to Phantom Pain is just bullshit. It is not serious.
The flaming whale.
That was the worst part. That was the worst part. I was already peeved, and then the fucking whale in the sky, and I'm
My
like,
favorite
what's
thing,
the
my
actual-
favorite, and by which I mean it pissed me off, part of Metal Gear Solid 5 is that the final mission of the entire game is just the first mission again. And you're like, oh, it's going to change. It's going to be full of all these contextual differences. It's going to be so crazy. We're going to see what really happened. And I'm just staring at the whole thing, be like, well, I played the beginning of this game like 3 months ago. Maybe I'm misremembering something. But I went, but by the end, I'm like, no. This is just the same mission with the same cutscenes that played out the exact same way. They just made me play the entire hour-long intro again at the end of the game with no changes. What the fuck? I was
they
so
forgot to mention
mad.
Yep. Yep.
My review of Metal Gear Solid 5 and Death Stranding is largely just that they'd be better games if they shut up more.
Yeah, oh, no, that's 100%. Yeah, that's why I'm like lukewarm about his output sometimes. I mean, I still haven't
Yeah.
played Death Stranding, and I think I will. Knowing that, like, how he can disappoint me, I think I'm gonna love the game probably. In all
Yeah.
honesty, like, I'm already braced for like, oh yeah, there's gonna be jank and stuff I don't care about.
Yeah.
But I do the highs of his games. Like, he does have very good ideas every now and again, and they'll be
Okay.
very interesting in novel ways. And he puts
Yeah.
cool shit in his games.
What kills me is that Death Stranding and Metal Gear Solid 5 specifically are really bloated with like cassette tapes or like voice recordings or like codec calls that are just the game just kind of endlessly is talking at you. And it really is frustrating because the
Game kind of thing.
cutscenes that they actually put work into are so good and actually well directed and a triumph of storytelling. And then you hear like some guy yammering on about bullshit for an hour and you're like, please stop. And like some of those are fun bits, like the whole saga of the characters in 5 learning how to make a hamburger or something. But what's really frustrating is that in Death Stranding, sometimes you'll watch a really well-directed cutscene that did a perfect job of setting up the stakes and the story and what's happening. And then Deadman will just start fucking yammering on at you about how important this is and, like, explaining the stakes to you again for, like, 20 minutes. And you're like, no, I got them from the 30-second cutscene. You can shut up now and just play dramatic music. Like, I don't want to hear Deadman talk. I want to hear you do a reorchestration of the leitmotif of the title screen because this is the end game. Like, I want you to just let me live in the moment, but the game will never shut up, and a lot of it's to the detriment of the drama so much. It's so frustrating.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I played Metal Gear Solid 4, that's like when I like realized that I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't care about the story or what happens to the characters in this universe anymore. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
It just like
Well-
ripped like I just the there's a certain amount of campiness and like intrigue in the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games that like I was kind of on board even if the story was like, you know, kind of rough and weird in certain ways. Just there's always like a cool novelty to the game, but then 4 really hammered on with like ultra long cutscenes, and I'm just like, I don't care about anything that's happening at any given moment. This sucks. Like,
Yeah,
what
there's a
what
sequence of
bummer.
cutscenes in that game that is so long that it will put your PS4 to sleep or PS3 to
Yeah.
sleep. by default.
Or
See,
your
and-
controller, or the
You'll-
console itself?
You will repeatedly see the screen go gray, and you have to like fiddle with the joysticks of your controller to make the screen not go into like screensaver mode, because the PS3 tries to like dim itself if you don't do anything for like 10 minutes or
Oh,
half
the
an hour or
PS3.
whatever.
Right.
There's
right.
legitimately like a feature-length cutscene like multiple times in 4.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, chill.
Yep.
No, but despite all this, they're still intriguing. Like, I still want to play Death Stranding 2. I just need a new co-host because I don't live with Stephanie anymore. Which means like I need a mid-series transplant co-host to just play the second game, which is always challenging.
That's the biggest shoes to fill.
No, she has small feet.
But that's not what I meant.
Evil.
Oh, job done. Job
Today in other low context things was as I just glance over to the chat. Perp says Chipotle has really complicated my perception of white people tacos.
That's very fair. That's very fair. White people have adopted Chipotle. So,
And
I-
somebody else
I
says,
believe the-
someone said, "Dude, Farscape reference until the blood runs clear." That's not what I was talking about. I don't think the people in Farscape are talking about anal douching. They could be, but if you if you want to deal with if you're dealing with blood, you want to see someone about that. What an absolutely stellar performance. I can't wait to show the kids some proper concrete science. Venus's retrograde rotation, the moons of Jupiter, and the imminent visitation of our feline planet X overlords. Streetcar.
You guys know what
in the
retrograde-
Go
fire.
to that,
Streetcar
go to that
named
Joe
Desire.
Rogan School of Education.
Do you guys know what retrograde means?
Uh,
that it appears to be moving backwards across the
Backwards.
sky.
Because it's on the. I think it's on the other. No, because it's between the Earth and the Sun, and so it goes the other way. Where
Yeah.
usually planets are
Yeah.
on the other side. Yeah.
Is Mercury in retrograde right now?
I don't know.
That's- I don't-
That's a different question.
I'll never know
Googling.
anything about anything. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
There's a
that's
website
always
called "Is Mercury in Retrograde?" and it says
Yeah,
no. Something else must be bumming you out.
or the
It is
correct
an
answer would
astrology
be-
thing.
Yeah, even if it was, this is unrelated to you.
Yeah. People love having a reason to point to. They love it.
Yeah, don't get me started on astrology. I don't.
Or to the
It's very apparent that a lot of people have left religion because it sucked, and that's like, yeah, 100% valid. Totally get that. But there's like, you can tell there's a lot of people who didn't lose spiritual thinking though, and it's just ripe for like wanting to believe in magical systems and stuff like that. Astrology is like something
Just-
to replace
just
the
big
void
on
of
vibing.
religion, but it's like. Yeah, just
Okay.
wanting to like really trust in vibes and like magical logic and stuff like that. And it's like, no, the position of stuff in the sky doesn't relate to us in any way. Like,
Yeah.
there's more gravity standing next to a bus than other planets in the solar system on us. Like,
Yeah. Otherwise, oh my god, the tides we'd have.
yep.
Jesus.
Tessa Borges asks, following a successful crowdfunding campaign, we're bringing our historic streetcars out of retirement. And not only have we named each of them after notable historic figures from the town, but we've also added AI pilots trained on authentic historic
Ew.
data to create the ultimate tour guides for our residents. Every journey with us promises a unique and insightful experience. Today we'll be watching Penelope Proof, 1810 to 1856, D'Artengo's most prolific baker. Nope, that's a streetcar. Fool, you might be AI. She was also an amateur sleuth, famous for crowbarring herself into any ongoing criminal investigations. The streetcars lay dormant for quite a while, though, so some of the dirt may take some shifting. I have a giant gun for this.
It is very giant.
Wow.
Why? How'd you got that? Did you like Is it free or did you get a DLC?
It's from the store. Like the we're getting paid for these jobs.
Washer
And
equipment.
you spend that on sweet nozzles.
Oh, there. I
made
have
it-
30.
I made it down to like the third
30,000.
tier of my gun. You can sell every time you
Yeah.
upgrade your gun, you can sell the previous gun to get rid of it, and then that makes a lot of the money back actually.
Yeah, if you get the Prime Vista Pro and then the triple nozzle one, that's the best sprayer in the game.
Oh, that's so expensive though.
Yep.
Do you have the money for it?
No, I have only 3K.
He might not, because him and
Well,
Perp have been trading the fourth slot.
Oh, true.
But it's all. It's
I
not
just-
about the speed. It's about the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch us
Although-
do everything.
Yeah, you guys are feeling the experience a little.
We're XP grinding using our triple
Where's-
nozzles.
Where's the chair?
Where's the chair?
Yeah,
The cuck chair.
the cuck chair.
Use the cuck chair. Can't believe you're being power wash cucked.
You know, that's the first time for everything. Oh my god, the grime is grimy.
This one's gonna go fast. See, where
Oh
is
no,
the-
it's not grimy.
Is there a ladder?
It's just there is a tiny one over here, or maybe a couple actually.
There we go.
It's not just
I
a
was like,
tiny
how,
one.
how do I actually get up there? Someone needs to get working on that. There we go. Oh yeah.
Also, if you guys look at the front
It's
of
got
the
solar
streetcar,
panels.
you can see its name.
Which I said out loud.
Is Penelope something or other?
No. There's a name
What
on the front of the car.
Tub thumping.
I don't see it.
No. Let's see. It's
Oh,
over
maybe it's
here.
the back. Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah, on the other side. Right up there at the top.
Oh,
Pretty
That's
clever
what I
because there's a streetcar named Desire, but this is a streetcar and the name is Desiree.
Eh. I made that
Hmm.
reference a minute ago.
Silly.
Am I missing something obvious with equipping the new washers that you buy? I'm just kind of like, I don't understand.
One changes which gun you're using, and then three one of the other ones changes which nozzle
Yeah,
you're
so-
using on it.
Yeah, like when I
You
just bought,
can
like I don't see that. I
Hold
don't-
one down until it brings the radial menu,
Oh, there
and then
we
you'll be
go.
able
God
to
damn it.
select
Okay, thank
which
you.
tier of it you want.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Because if you don't sell
Yeah,
them,
they're
you have
not super
everything
clear on it.
still. Which I wonder if there's any reason to keep the old one. I feel like they might as well just replace it directly instead of having you fiddle with it.
well, for collectors' reasons, you may want to keep all of them.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like when somebody keeps a living dex and they keep one of every evolution of every Pokemon. And I'm like, oh, come on. No, thank you. I don't want to do this.
Why wouldn't you? What? Wait, I don't understand Pokemon well enough. Why wouldn't you do that though? They're different Pokemon.
Because when you evolve your Pokemon's your best friend, and you go on a little
Okay.
adventure with him, and part of his arc is that he evolves into other Pokemon as he gets stronger, permanently.
Right.
Then you go back and collect the previous Pokemon as a duplicate and keep them in a box. It's a
Yeah, I
fake
could see-
version
I
of
could
your
s-
best
I-
friend. Like that's just you're just like collecting 3 of each evolutionary chart and so on.
But the thing is, you're collecting
Still
them
weird vibe
anyway.
to me.
You're collecting Pokemon friends anyway.
Yeah, but it just feels weird to me to do that. It reminds me of how Pokemon Go incentivizes you to catch 7 million of the same Pokemon over and over again in an endless churn in a way where you'll never even be able to remember which one was the original anymore, and you can never have
Yeah.
a favorite that you care about.
That was my experience.
And then you
that was my
download
introduction.
a
to
third-party
Pokemon.
third-party app that tells you whether or not they have the proper IVs, because actually, even though Pokemon's like fantasy is all about like you can be the very best like no one ever was if you try really hard, Pikachu. What they really mean is your Pikachu is genetically inferior and will always be worse than somebody else's Pikachu because he had secret numbers that are worse for no reason with no benefit. Fuck you.
Oh, Japanese.
Which is a whole other part of Pokemon I hate. That's so gross to me. I know it's an attempt to insert depth in the game, but it completely destroys the fantasy of like the Pokemon being your best little friend that you go on an adventure with. On top of the issue of just certain Pokemon being way worse than other ones and incurably, as in the actual Pokemon types being worse than each other. Like there's just poorly designed Pokemon that are kind of a bummer when you realize that they're kind of not competitive. But it just really sucks to know that like you can have 3 of the same Pokemon at the same level and they'll be artificially worse and better than each other. And one of them's your best friend, and you just have to deal with that. I'm just saying that the anime would not be improved. If Ash could find a second, more genetically superior Pikachu, and then dump the Pikachu from the last 5 seasons in the garbage.
Yeah.
Which is how the video game works.
I'm mulling over the concept of Pokemon being friends with the owners.
Yeah, well, I mean that's uncontroversially the premise of the entire franchise.
Yeah, that's like literally in the song.
And all the branding.
I mean, that's also specifically what the entire plot of Pokemon Black and White is. Is that the villain group, the enemies that you have to fight against, are Team Plasma, who are people who are outwardly saying, hey, us as a society entirely relying on Pokemon is super unethical, and like, hey, this is really not...
Hot take.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't played that game, but the hot take I have every time I think about this is they should not have made that storyline. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because that's
well, the
spew.
fact
That's spew again. That's like Hermione did activism wrong. Actually, the slaves are happy. Like, no, don't call attention to it. It's so much worse when you call attention to it and try to explain that it's good. Actually.
And yeah, no, the thing is, they're just like, but Pokemon like doing that. It's like, okay, no, please don't do that, because you're making me want to side with the bad guys. But the thing is,
it's one of those things that could just go and question the whole franchise, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It'd be like, it'd just be the topic of the occasional, like, the dark side of Pokemon YouTube video. But when they make a game about it, you're like, oh, now it's canon, and then your explanation's weird.
Yeah, well, they like the whole crux of it is that they're not inherently wrong. Like, they're not wrong that this is like taking advantage of Pokemon at every possible turn. But the team is bad because they're trying to get everybody to give up their Pokemon just so that the leader can take all of the Pokemon and then have all of the power. Because all of the individual power, the personal power that each person has in the world is entirely reliant upon the Pokemon that they have.
So they pulled
and so it's about the leader gets
they raised an ethical problem in the universe, and then instead of resolving it, they're just like, well, actually, the person that says this is actually up to no good, so you shouldn't take them seriously.
Yes. Which is somehow worse.
That is worse. That's definitely worse. That's literally the conservative mindset of you shouldn't listen to liberals when they talk about empathy and talk about equality because they actually don't really mean it. Like the conservative defense against leftist talking points is almost always amounts to essentially that we don't actually mean what we say and we're actually fighting for power in our own way. Like the idea that feminism is about putting men down and women up and not the idea that it's actually about equality. Like... It's actually a deeply regressive entire mentality.
Or that wealth redistribution is about poverty instead of just making sure billionaires don't control all of the wealth. And then, who knows, or Ma'am Danny went to an expensive restaurant that one time.
Don't you know that if you talk about wealth ever, you can't spend money?
Yeah.
You can't own a thing.
That is genuinely what the criticism
gosh.
to be.
Such a hypocrite.
I didn't watch it because I'm immediately, obviously, like, block channel. I'm not dealing with this. But it was like, I got bombarded with videos that were like, do you know that Hassan was in a expensive hotel? And I'm like, okay. I don't care. That's not actually how leftism
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Yeah, that is basically the same thing.
That's not hypocrisy. It's fine.
I'm mulling over I want to have it a little bit more mature until I can make the joke. So I'm not gonna say it.
what,
Kidding.
what does that mean?
Sorry, I'll make
I don't
the joke off
understand.
camera so you guys can help me because you're smarter than me.
I don't understand.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
What?
That's just not on camera. We're on camera.
Are we gonna talk about how Ash has like 50 Tauros? Does he? I haven't watched Pokemon for a while.
Wait, he has like 50 Tauros? Why has he got a whole ranch?
Yeah.
For food.
Obviously,
Oh, no.
he went to the United States. He went to the United States and he stocked up on the regional exclusive Pokemon and Pokemon Go so that he could then like pawn them off for favors back home.
Tauros aren't even in the United States equivalent of Pokemon worlds, which
Yeah, no,
it is
no,
notable
I'm just
that
riffing on
Black
the-
and White
the
are
weird
in
out-
Pokemon USA.
Yeah. No, I was just riffing on the fact that Pokemon Go has country exclusive Pokemon.
Oh, they did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think ours is Tauros. No one else has Tauros.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that was the premise. I did
Which
it.
is crazy because the Tauros equivalent in
sucks.
the Unova region is Buffalant, because and it's not. I don't know. It's not even like Tauros isn't even there, so why would they make that our regional
is
exclusive?
Uffalon.
Oh no, Europe is Mr. Mime.
Yeah, that's
It shows up
horrifying.
quite a lot actually. It is a rubbish. Yeah, I've caught a
In
few
a
of these.
crushing turn, Japan's exclusive is one of my favorite Pokemon ever, Farfetch'd.
Farfetch'd.
I love
yeah.
him, and he's only in
Very
Japan, and I'm like, well, I'm never getting him. Ever.
Oh, but I like Kangaskhan better, and it's from Australia and New Zealand. What's the how do you pronounce it?
Oceania?
Oceania. That sounds weird.
Is it Oceania?
It does sound weird.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Oceania?
Am I getting pronounced
Oceania.
wrong?
Not by me. I'm the
Oceania?
other word. Oceania. That sounds right. That sounds better.
Oceania
Yeah.
Twain.
Oceania.
That's it.
Oceania. Oceania Twain.
Oceania.
Wait, no, stop. This is horrible.
Hey, Rinson, thank you for another sterling effort, and apologies for the minor interrogation from Penelope. I think we'll take her offline for now. We don't want her throwing accusations at everyone that gets on board. Hopefully people can entertain themselves by looking out the window or something. What?
Now that the
Salvage
windows are
house.
clear.
What really gets me about these outdoor washing things we have to do is that the entire floor is pristine. All the dirt, spotless, despite being
Yeah.
dirt. The literal dirt is spotless. Michelle Stone. So
The alternative
this is, the
is
house
horrifying,
where Karen's
though.
staying. They call themselves the Guardians of the Forest. To say it's all a bit eccentric is an understatement, but you have to respect the ingenuity of anyone who can knock up something like this from a repurposed treehouse and an aircraft they dredged up from a nearby lake. Karen's definitely onto something, so I'm going to stay for a while to help her with their investigation. As you know, though, I have my standards. I'm sure they'll all appreciate the place getting a deep clean. This is just like someone that has us in her pocket, and just everywhere she goes, she's like, and power wash it. Like rolling out the red carpet in front of her at all times.
Oh, I didn't get any money from that job. That's why I'm not. I don't know why.
I think that
I think it's
happens
because you
to-
haven't gotten to it yet on your own in the like the order of the missions that you've done.
Maybe.
Like you haven't unlocked these missions for your own saves.
I'll look up cheats after.
I
Don't
think Perp talked about that, and I
There's
think
no
that,
cow level.
I think Perp was talking about making no money when he joined on the first day, and then I think he said in the Discord later that like he did like one mission and immediately got like $1 million. Like it all just kind of came flowing in all at once in single player, almost like it's like not updating in some way.
I'll give that a shot after.
Yeah, you could do like you could go back and revisit an easy level
Yeah,
that's just
just
like a
go
vehicle
wash
and
like
see
a
if that.
car real quick.
I haven't washed my car in years. It's a pain, and the car's paint sucks. It's just, ugh, why would I spend time?
Oh yeah, the paint's starting to come off my car. It's over a decade old now. And I'm
Yeah,
like, is this a
mine
thing
either.
I care to deal with? Do I care about
Paint
this?
the car again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sort of waiting to have a crash or something, and then the insurance pays. But
Oh,
people
yeah.
haven't driven into me yet.
No one's causing you bodily harm. Dang.
I mean,
No.
that's the ideal outcome.
That's it. Yeah.
Got to make your money the old-fashioned way.
Although at this point, the
Got
car's so
rid of
old
my
that
Alexis. Yeah.
at this point the car's so old that if it does happen, I just get I'll
They'll
be
just
given
pay
like
for the car to go away.
they pay for the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's worse.
Which
'cause
isn't
it's
which
a
isn't
used
great
car.
because the money they'll give you probably isn't enough to get a new car.
Exactly.
Not a new
Same.
car, but it'll be
I
a
am-
solid down payment.
But like
I am
it won't be
looking
enough
for-
it'll be significantly worse condition that it's the point of the payment is to make you whole again, but in reality you'll be carless and back in the system of paying for statements for a car when you previously probably had yours paid off.
And nobody wants to be Carlos.
Mencia?
Isn't that
Yes,
what you
that
said?
specific Carlos.
The worst Carlos.
Yes, somebody got the Jean Ralphio reference. Let's go.
I don't know what that means.
It's from Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec,
Same
I
guy
don't-
who says
It is usually
"Pills,
Parks
baby."
and Rec. With you, it usually is one of those shows.
I've seen all of Parks and Rec like 12 times
Damn.
because one of my exes used to just put it on the TV all the time. It was various movies and or Parks and Rec always
Damn.
playing. So I just
That'd be
have
way too much Parks and Rec for me.
Too much.
oversaturated. It's a funny show, but
No,
it
it's a
did
funny
get
show,
overdone.
yeah, like I enjoyed it, but I couldn't. Yeah. There's no,
it
was too
all
much.
that rewatching would kill it for me. Yeah.
That's the one with Ron Swanson in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never seen any of it, besides maybe some clips.
Not
He's
even the
just
memes?
obsessed with it.
I'm sure I've seen some memes. Is that the one where you?
I've
No,
seen
The
them.
Office is where Jim's the camera.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen
Same
the
But-
Office all the
creator,
times.
or at least the American version's the same creator.
Oh, as the
Yeah,
Office?
and they took a lot of the
Office,
inspiration
Parks and Rec, and
for
Good
the
Place are same
formatting.
showrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use
Or
the same
producer.
formatting as The Office with like the one-on-one interviews
And the mockumentary
separate from the
stuff.
story that they that they slip in between little story beats to add extra
Yeah.
information or silliness.
No, some of my primary exposure to Parks and Rec is Echo fan animations.
That's crazy.
Like somebody doing like there's the part where there's like a Office Place drama over who did this, and it was like they're asking who the people are that did it, and they're all
Oh, I
replaced
do
with
know.
they're all replaced with Echo characters, and then at the end it was Ron Swanson's character that did it. He's like he did it on purpose to inject drama into the place or whatever.
Yep, just got to keep people on their toes.
Yeah. So I'm like I'm watching this animation and I'm like, I'm seeing Chase, but I'm hearing Aziz Ansari. And that's a weird experience. That's a weird vibe. I was finding about these shows when they're already like really far along, and I just like I just don't. Immediately, I'm so far behind. I'm like, I don't feel like committing.
Yeah,
It'd be such
that's a huge
commitment.
part of. That's a huge part of why I'm a Office fan is because I caught it like in season 2 and then just followed it as
Yeah.
it happened.
The American one.
The American one, yeah.
I think the English one was super short.
Yeah, it's only like 6 episodes or something. And also it's Ricky Gervais, so it's like
Yeah.
all,
Yeah, why
at the time
bother?
already acquired taste. You know?
Yeah.
I love comedies. I just don't necessarily like sitcom-ish. Like
Yeah, I can
massive
get that.
shows set in small locations kind of comedies. I like stuff like Fleabag. Fleabag was
I do
funny
like
as
that in
shit.
those shows they still do have like, because we had the conversation just the other day about like sitcoms being they have to be like purely episodic and like fully wrapped up
Yeah,
between
or
each
at least they
episode because
especially
there was no
used to
guarantee
be.
that the person would be sitting in front of the couch when the
Right.
next episode played, so they can't just
Right.
like have huge story beats that people might miss.
Yeah.
So like these shows are a lot more story oriented and they have a lot more like continuous through lines in the storytelling. So I do like that. There is growth and you can see like character progression and character arcs be satisfied across seasons of a show, which is really, really satisfying.
Yeah, back in like the Friends era and so on, you would like hint at the idea of a certain outcome happening eventually, and you'd hint at that every few episodes.
And then 4 seasons
for
later.
like 6 seasons, and then at the end of the
Yep.
show, they would resolve it like, "Oh, is Ross getting married or something?" I don't remember how.
Well,
far
he
that
got
did.
married like 5 times, so that
Did he? I don't remember
That
what
was
happened in Friends.
yeah, well,
It's been a long time.
Y-
I liked
yeah.
Joey because he was such a goofball.
oh, for me it was Chandler always. I
Weren't
didn't
they
get
be-
Joey
weren't they
very
like
much.
best friends anyway?
Yeah, yeah.
Roommates,
but
yeah.
Chandler was more evidently funny, and
Yeah.
to my simple brain, that works. No, I'm not saying that people who like Chandler are simple. I'm just saying.
As a kid,
I couldn't get.
I always liked Joey and Phoebe.
Well, Phoebe was
Phoebe's great.
always awesome.
I would probably find Joey annoying now, but Phoebe was probably ages like swine wine. I think I know multiple Phoebes in real life at this point.
That is such a weird name. I don't think that there's a Portuguese.
Wow. Shots fired at Phoebes in the chat.
Shut every Phoebe.
Phoebes worldwide are shaken by this declaration.
Is it like what? Like a biblical name, or is it German name? Why haven't I ever heard it in Portuguese or similar?
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, I have no
no
idea.
Does anyone have the etymology for the name Phoebe?
Come at us, chat.
Yeah.
Never even thought of that being a funny sounding name. That's why I was just taken aback by that. I was like, what?
Oh, is it a common name?
It's I thought I don't
It's a
know,
pretty
like, I don't know
common
how many
name,
I've
like,
met, but it's
relatively.
not like I don't know. Yeah, it's not an unusual name though.
Oh, interesting.
Like I don't know any Phoebes, but at the same time, like if I met one, I wouldn't be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
Definitely- it's definitely
It
a
comes
name
up
you
enough
hear.
in fiction, I guess. I don't know if I know anyone by the name of Phoebe.
Hmm. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
also the
you see it enough to be, yeah.
the change of like it's interesting how fiction requires a different kind of name. Like you don't want people named. Well, I
Well,
suppose
it's
it
also.
works.
I think also that people in fiction are both unlocked from popular naming trends, and also whatever naming trends they are attached to are often desynced from the generation that you're in. So you experience different
Yeah,
names in
yeah.
fiction for a number of ways.
Mhm.
Just like how no one in real life is named Keith, only people in fiction are named Keith.
What do you mean?
I don't meet Keiths.
I've
Really?
met plenty of Keiths.
Wow.
It's like Jared.
You're not special.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Don't hit me with Jared again.
It wasn't me who
with
hit you.
For me, it was Tuesday on meeting a Keith.
Especially don't ever hear about white Keiths, to be specific.
Oh,
I don't know,
interesting.
Keith Moon,
Really?
famous drummer. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I know about Keith Moon
Yeah.
and Toby Keith and famous people, I guess. We're talking about
Yeah, the prime,
people
prime
in
minister.
life.
The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Oh yeah, Keith Starmer,
Hmm.
right?
Wait, not Keith. Keir.
Keir Stormer.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you were
Keir
just wrong.
Starmer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, that doesn't
that's a-
sound right.
Keir sounds like made up. Yeah, it's weird. To me.
Also,
sounds
someone in
obvious.
chat is saying that Phoebe is a Greek name that was,
I was gonna say, 'cause
for
isn't one of them-
Artemis, another name for Artemis.
Isn't one of them
Oh,
moons named
Artemis.
Phobos or something?
Yep.
It's probably comes
That,
from there.
that seems like it's the same root.
Yeah.
There's so much cool stuff about Artemis. Look up the cult of Artemis and like the relationship between. Is it Bacchus? I think. Like people did zany stuff about beer back then.
About beer?
Yeah. It's
Those
I think it
zany
is
beer
Bacchus.
drinkers.
because beer is a form of what's the word, pasteurization, I think, or like pre-pasteurization. So it's antibacterial. It's better than drinking, you know, rubbish water.
Yeah.
And
that was the
it's
legend.
part of like
That was a story of like the old West. Supposedly, was that a lot of people were drinking beer instead of water because it was safer.
yeah.
That was
but you-
true in Denmark as well.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
all throughout of human history or prehistory.
Mhm.
But it needs to be watered down because if it's like high alcohol, then it's not hydrating
You
you.
die as well.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Ironically, that watering it down makes it dangerous again.
No, I mean watered down as in it's a type of beer that's less alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it's like ale or something like that. Or ale tends to be less. But
Hydrating entirely through beer.
That's
that sounds
literally what
miserable.
people did.
It's a top.
And
That's
that's
a
like-
topsy-turvy
I like
world.
beer.
I
Yeah, the
can't
drunk
believe
culture.
Gen Z is killing the habit of hydrating exclusively through beer.
That's what the pirates did with grog. Although I'm not 100% sure how they make grog, but it's kind of similar. It's made out of grain. They just drink that because they can keep it in the barrels, and then when the barrels are empty, they just fill it with seawater so that the boat doesn't capsize.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I think of grog, I think of Secret of Monkey Island, where you had to keep filling different cups with grog because the grog would like melt through each mug with like it was acid, and you had to transport it
Yes.
to a jail cell to break someone
Yeah.
out or whatever.
That's how far I remember making it in the game.
I don't think I've ever made it that far.
It's like early, I think, in the game. I got like the
Yeah.
Secret of Monkey Island like special edition in like the 2000s or whatever on Xbox 360, and I remember doing that mission, and I don't remember much else.
I
about
hate
the
to be
game.
that guy too, but it's like if you're gonna play it, it might as well be with the original pixel art. Like I know that's a kind
Yeah.
of a
Wait, the
tired
remake is
take, but like
they-
they completely like redrew
It was a
it, and it's just
paint
kind of
over,
like
yeah.
the
Yeah,
aesthetic
that
is
sucks.
like not. Yeah, I'm just like I don't know. There
Guybrush
was-
has huge hair in most of the new stuff now, and it looks weird.
yeah.
When previously he was, admittedly, just kind of like an impression of a man. You're like, that looks like a
Well,
guy.
there's fun stuff too, where like the game would cut away to like close-ups of characters' faces, and then it would get like these like ultra like high-res like pixel art portraits of them that were like really well done. So almost like the weird like SpongeBob or like Ren and Stimpy effect of like you're not prepared for like
super
how
realistic creepypasta Squidward.
right like the close-ups. You're just like, oh wow, that's a lot of detail for like a couple brief moments in the game, and then when they completely redo the art style, it's like that effect's completely lost. You know, it's not interesting seeing like the full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's so funny to me that so many creepypastas back in the day would just talk about like, oh, and then it cuts to a crazy realistic shot, image of Squidward, and I'm like, the basis of all creepypastas is a Ren and Stimpy gag? What? I don't understand. Is some kid just really scared by the gross out zoom-ins on Ren and Stimpy?
Oh,
I mean,
I was grossed
It's
out.
gotta be.
Yeah. I missed creepypasta though, as it existed or exists. I don't
Yeah.
fully understand what it is.
Oh, I mean, I basically did as well,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny. Yeah, I did not grow up on reading the internet spooky stuff. I just like didn't understand it. I was like our old man mode, being like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like like I didn't get it.
Andrew
No,
and
I
just
understand
kind of
it
had a
more
hangout
now.
one
Like,
evening where we just kind of read through a bunch of it, and we're just like, "What the fuck is this?" And we're just laughing at
yeah,
the idea
Slend-
of Squidward
Slender
being so
Man
scary.
and all of those sorts of things. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like I can appreciate it more now as like a community role playing type thing. It's like role playing like horror concepts, and that's kind of neat. But like,
Mhm.
I don't know, the idea of
Just
like
the
people
actual
genuinely being like
text of all
creeped
the
out by it. I'm like, I
existing
don't understand.
creepypastas is really weak.
Yeah, it's just the sort of thing I'm like. Plus, you're watching it being created in real time, so it's like we're spooking ourselves out with like this thing that's very obviously being, like I don't know, like yeah, like
Yeah.
when
I
you
did-
hear
I
like, an
was
old, like
It's a bit
ghost
like
legend
the
or something
no
like.
sleep subreddit, I guess, where everybody writes horror, and you're like rule number one
Oh, that-
on the Reddit, I guess, is that is that we all agree that these are real.
Oh yeah, you have to have kayfabe or whatever wrestlers call it.
Yeah, you're
Is
required
that the right
to
word?
act
Is
like
that
these
why that
stories are
sub
true.
sucks? Oh.
Like you have to suspend your own disbelief just so that you can
Yeah.
have a decent
Yeah.
time in the subreddit, which is absolutely an insane requirement to set.
Yeah,
but-
I kind of get it because it's just so
Yeah,
obvious.
yeah.
Nonsense that it's like I guess it is for only the people who are willing to like role play and play
It's just a
along.
fun
You
little
know?
playground,
You know what?
Yeah.
We'll just have fun with it. It's
prob-
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I primarily knew
everything
about
needs
it
to be
just
taken
because
seriously.
of the No Sleep podcast would do readings of their stories, and specifically their reading of The Whistlers went viral a bit and got around, and I listened to that, and it was actually really good. Just like some kind of like upsetting, like distant, like people getting stranded in the Arctic and having like distant stalking creatures that they can't quite make out, and when they're camping at night, there's this endless chorus of like this whistling from the creatures, and it was accompanied by like this upsetting like Wendigo concept art that was like a fucked up like zombie looking like anthropomorphic deer creature. I was just like, all right, well, this one's getting me. Listening to this and having a guy that sounds like the Darkest Dungeon announcer just do a very tense reading of this for like 90 minutes. I'm like, it actually started getting to me. I was like, damn, this is an unnerving story to sit through.
Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I listened to some other episodes and I didn't like them, so I stopped. Because they're just like
Yeah.
it's just like the anthology crapshoot of just a bunch of different people's Reddit posts. Because ultimately he's just
Some
like
will be good.
Yeah. Because he's ultimately
Most
just a
will not
talented
be.
voice actor doing the equivalent of like content aggregation. So it's not that good of a podcast actually.
Hopefully it wasn't AI generated.
It didn't exist back then.
Yeah, it was well before.
That was back in the era where people constantly would fake AI generation. They'd constantly be like, I trained the learning model on the Harry Potter books, and it wrote a new Harry Potter book, and it was just like some guy's fan
Oh yeah,
fiction.
I remember that.
People said that all the time.
Yeah.
People pretended to have AI for so long, and it was always obviously just them writing it.
Yeah, because it was just simple machine learning algorithms that didn't, without the transformer model text wasn't ever. It always sucked. But it was the funny thing is, or that I remember anyway, is that we were seeing also like, oh, this is what AI thinks this person sounds like, and it's all like stupid rubbish, and it's funny because it's stupid. And then people faking it after the fact and be like, oh, this is what AI thinks this person sounds like, and it's stupid rubbish, but it's made by people because AI is not good enough at making it funny to be stupid. I recall that. And it was like betrayed because I thought I was reading whatever, cat goes home and smells like furniture, or whatever.
Me when
Yeah, that's
cat
what-
goes home and smells like furniture, though.
Why
That's
do they
the sort
call
of
it
stupid
oven?
rubbish. Why did they
Of
call it
out.
oven?
Of out hot, eat the food.
Why do they call
Yeah,
it
that's the
oven?
sort of stuff.
When you oven the cold food and out hot, eat the food. Yes.
Yes.
I was originally exposed to that in such a specific context, was that somebody edited it to being a dialogue choice in Silent Hill 2. So somebody voice acted it kind of like it was a line from like James. And he's just like sitting in the chair with his hands on his face, the way that he is when he's like discovered that Maria is dead or something. And and she's like, what? And so they just have like a sound alike voice acting it like it's him kind of. but it's like a yes/no question just to add to the absurdity of it. And so he clicks yes, and it does like this like the full screen sort of echoey effect that the dialogue the menu options would do in that game. It's like fully implemented into like the code or the editing. It's so surreal. I thought that was the origin for a while.
How do you open
I always
this door?
saw it as the Garfield comic strip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How do you open the door to go inside?
You don't.
They don't have grime for us inside? Oh, man.
They don't have grime
be
for us
great.
inside.
Yeah. I like that about the Rosa Parks. What was the name of the...
What?
Wasn't it like Rosa Parks or something?
What does she have to do with it? Huh?
She started out the... Well, she's famous for starting out the bus revolution.
The grime on the inside?
No. What was
Oh,
the
are
name
you
of the
talking
book?
about how like there's the streetcar on the
Yeah, the streetcar had
there's
things
grime on the
inside.
inside? Gotcha.
Oh.
I was very
Gotcha,
happy.
okay.
What? I
You're
forget
thinking
the
about
name
a
of the
different
streetcar.
mission. Okay. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck's
yeah.
happening?
The Rosa Parks hasn't shown up in this weird balloon
Uh-huh.
inflatable.
I don't think she was in a streetcar. I think she was in a bus.
Yeah, it was just a
Yeah,
regular
but
bus.
So the
but
premise is flawed.
The streetcar had like a woman's name, from what I recall.
Yeah, Desiree.
Oh, that's right. That is.
I thought you meant
There's
Rosa
an R in there.
Parks' bus had a name, and I'm like, is this lore? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I don't know
about
that.
this.
Turns out the bus itself was a character. Ding, ding, ding. We need to add to the sound effects,
Trying to
otherwise
put-
the Let's Play is not efficient. I'm kind of crazy about sound effects, though.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy the just listening to idle stuff like from StarCraft or like
They
games that I
came
played in my
from
time.
behind. That's a Warcraft 3, isn't it?
You must
Oh, yeah.
construct additional pylons.
That
Oh,
card
that's not that
single-handedly ruined what's it called? Cards Against Humanity for me. I got so tired of that card winning for no reason all the time. It was just like an automatic win thing that didn't have to be a response to the
The
joke.
pylons?
Yeah. For some
Wow,
reason,
that's
I did it
silly.
all the time, and I'm like, that doesn't
That's
make any
stupid.
sense.
Yeah. And also, like, you don't need to construct additional pylons. You just need to send your zealots to war and they die, and that's it. Or your dragoon, because they suck. Because they always get stuck in the fucking stairs.
There's some genuine hurt in his voice.
I don't like the
Fucking
dragoons.
dragoons always.
Pain in the ass, so much micro.
Panzer Dragoondi's nuts.
They're cool though. I really like them as a concept. I mean, not as a real concept because, well,
Horrifying
Kinda.
space warfare, but
yeah, but from the other perspective.
I see.
This is a wild level to have to spot check the dirt on because you're going to do like Olympic moves
so many
to check
ridges.
each weird little ridge that I might be pointing at.
Mm-hmm. I was just in the ceiling or on the roof, I should say.
In the Santa Cruz
In the ceiling.
boardwalk, in the warm California sun. Andrew's
Being
not
in the
here, so I
ceiling is
sound
what?
insane.
Well, does Andrew say that usually? I haven't.
Well,
heard
we
him.
grew up in the same neighborhood. We grew up in the same area, which is here. So we have the same localized ads from television when we were kids.
Oh.
I had a really weird experience where somebody said,
Whoa!
something along the lines of like meet me at something, and that just resurrected an advertisement for a Las Vegas casino that is marketed to locals, and it's just meet me at the Tuscany, Chabello. And that played in my head when somebody said meet me at the whatever, and I just was like, it astrally projected back to my childhood of hearing that on the TV all the time.
We just want,
Chabelo.
we just gotta
I don't
scratch
know what
that
that
little
means.
brain itch. It's important.
If you got too much scratch, it's bad though.
No, keep scratching. Keep scratching
No,
deeper.
it makes it bleed. And then it's bad. Don't do that.
Sprucey, we think we might have found evidence of something truly significant, so I doubt we'll be back to sign your work off. Michelle asks if you can send one of your time-lapse vids and we'll ping you the cash. Thanks. Oh, and if you see anything interesting in your travels, let me know. I'll be sure to let you keep you in the loop in this on this end. I'm so good at reading. Mining dump truck from the fumarole. Message from Art Lummox. Thanks for taking this job on. I know it's not easy getting all the way out here. Despite the NDA, you're still technically trespassing, but in truth, the deluded Sponge Valley bigwigs behind this rig are all running around like dogs with tails for heads, so no one's gonna notice ya. I'm hoping you've got something proper to cut through this heavy-duty grime, though. Looks like we're packing up, and in its current state, this thing's going nowhere.
The mountains around us are so tall. They're like the Alps.
Uh-huh.
I assume there's mountains like this in the US.
Yeah.
We do got mountains. A lot of people
gla-
died trying to get past them.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Rocky Mountains.
Check out our cannibalism mountains. God, mining equipment is so
Oh, hey, Donner
fucking
Party.
big.
Oh, right. I wish this was
Why didn't they
flashbacks to
tack
Carmageddon.
Jerky? Are they
and driving this fucking
stupid?
thing around. You could in Carmageddon 2, I remember you could like save up a ton of money and like buy this as a vehicle, and it was just like so
Oh,
large
yeah.
that sometimes you just like
you got stuck
oh,
and died.
you get stuck ridiculously, but you could also just like destroy other vehicles like in like the starting countdown to the
Oh no, I don't
level
remember
sometimes.
that.
I think just it was so large it might just like clip other vehicles and destroy them like instantly.
Before
Yeah.
like the level starts.
Yeah, funny shit.
Yeah, people complain about Jetpack Cat, but they don't know what Carmageddon 2 is.
Yeah, Carmageddon 2 is fucking great, man.
Back in the day, man.
The phrasing for that was so good. Thank you. That's a blessing.
Did you just say to me? People complain about what?
Jetpack
Just
Cat
that cat.
from Overwatch.
Oh, the fucking
That was a gift. Thank you.
jetpack.
No, you're welcome.
Oh, you said jetpack
No, yeah.
cat.
Yeah, sorry.
I was
Yeah.
hearing death by cat, so I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, we got stuck in the other
Genuinely didn't know what was happening at all.
pronunciation. Yeah.
Ching.
No, yeah, but it's really cool how so much part of those games. It wasn't the only kind of game that did that, but so much of it was just to figure out ways to break the game.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Just have fun with the platform.
I had a lot of fun with the power-ups in Carmageddon 2 because it would be like you could get power-ups that made pedestrians sprint towards your car,
Mhm.
and then you could pair that with a power-up where it was just like electroshock, like any pedestrians that are near you. So you just pair them and you're just
Yeah.
like zapping like a million
Everything.
people. I'm just like, this is the most ridiculous fucking video game. What the hell is this shit?
This feels like the
Yeah.
spiritual successor to California Speed.
I haven't played that.
Yeah, I have not played that.
It's an arcade racing game where you ran over a lot of people.
Oh, that's interesting that they call it California Speed.
The- One thing that was kind of novel about Carmageddon is like, so the whole gimmick was you can beat a level by quote unquote beating the race, which is like, why would you even bother. You can beat a level
Well, if
by
you-
destroying all of the other vehicles in the level, or the
Mhm.
last one, which was like true nonsense, would just kill all of the pedestrians. But it's like there's so many, and some of them
There
like
were some
sometimes clip into weird places that it's like unreasonable
Almost
to try to
impossible.
clear levels that way.
I recall TDR having that in some missions, not as a like an objective. Or,
Yeah, any
that-
level
that's the
in
third one.
Carmageddon 2 could be beaten that way, like
Oh.
any 3 of those ways or whatever. And it's just like
Hmm.
kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh, this level has 2,000 pedestrians in it. Like, okay, good luck finding all
By
of
the
them.
time you were done, like everybody would have won the race already. You would have lost.
No,
I
but
was
that's
gonna
you
say-
can't lose because you don't know because the race isn't
Oh,
a real
no,
race.
'cause-
It's a time check kind of race, and you gain time by damaging other vehicles and killing pedestrians. So like, and by going through checkpoints. So you could just like pure race kind of well, and as long as you clear it, like you still pass the level. If I remember correctly, it's been a long
Yeah, I
time
think
since
you're
I've played
right.
it,
I think
but
you're right. Yeah.
I think it's something like that. So you're not. It doesn't really matter if you get like in first. That's not like a. That's more about like survival.
Mm-hmm.
Survival horror racing game.
The humor in that game,
Oh, yeah.
in those games, must have aged so badly.
Oh
It must have been
yeah,
so
I'm
bad
sure
for
it's
the time
probably.
already. Yeah.
It was a fun format of the game, though. I like that. Like every course, like in a given world, was like an open world to race through, right? Like the checkpoints
Mhm.
would like change. Like you'd get different. It'd be like a city block is like a level, right? Or like not a city block,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
a bunch of city blocks. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like your entire like set piece for that world. But then you might do the same map like 8 different times because you've rearranged like where the checkpoints are. But you can always just go out of bounds. Any race to just break shit like.
That was the
Oh,
appeal
so
for me of hearing about GTA the first time as well. Was like, in this game you can like steal people's cars and
Yes. yes.
stop and run over and like, wait, what? You can do that? And meanwhile, I was just playing Daytona USA on my Sega Saturn. And I was like, I wish I could like, put those
And
more.
And I'm sure you're probably talking about the original GTA, the top-down.
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I got the demo in like a new magazine.
No one ever talks about those ones. It's kind of interesting.
They were really, really revolutionary for the time.
GTA 3 sold.
Yeah.
GTA 3 sold so well. It's like it practically erased them from history.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's
Like, the
crazy. It's like
collective
the most
consciousness just
successful
dropped
leap
them
to,
completely.
the most successful like leap to 3D. Like
Yeah, GTA. I remember specifically, I was subscribed to Game Informer in that era, and they had a top 10 games of the month, like top 10 sales tracker that they had on a page, and they were
It was
getting
just
increasingly
GTA 3
sarcastic. They were getting increasingly sarcastic about how GTA was in the top slot every single month for like 2 years. It legitimately was outselling every other video game, including new releases, for years. It was absurd. It just
Yep.
printed infinite money. And then and then of course there's the thing that the joke about GTA 5 where it's like the PlayStation 2 had 3 GTAs and GTA 5 had 3 PlayStations, where it's like they just stopped putting
yeah,
out
yeah.
things. Because GTA
Yeah,
5
'cause
was on
games are huge
PS3,
and-
4, and 5, but PS2 had 3 GTAs. It had GTA 3, San Andreas, and
it's
And
Vice
we
City.
had we
Yeah.
had the PSP GTAs as well at the same time.
Yeah, Chinatown
I've actually-
Wars, which was actually in the style of the original.
right.
The
Oh, was
original
it?
games.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was like a GTA.
Chinatown Wars was at least actually that might have been the DS game. But Chinatown Wars
Yeah,
was in the
I-
style of the original games, as far as I could tell. I've never played the original ones.
But I think there were 2 PSP games.
Maybe.
I know Chinatown Wars, but there was I think there's another one.
I've really only played Vice City, so like I'm completely out of the loop.
Yeah.
I've not.
Oh, San
picked up and
Andreas
played
is
other-
Big fan of
so
tie-dye
good.
shirt.
San Andreas is legitimately like great. I'm a huge fan. But
Yeah.
then again,
I never-
one of the things
I played 3
Go
in
ahead.
Vice City, but not San Andreas. But when I think back, I don't think I ever owned any of them. I think I just played a lot of 3 somehow. Somewhere.
My
I-
brother had Vice City on Xbox, and if I remember correctly, you could make your own mixtapes, right? You could upload like MP3
Yeah.
files to your
Yeah.
hard drive, or save them to your
No,
hard drive.
I listened to a lot of Nightwish.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I definitely put a bunch of music in the game as well.
to the point where some of the old Nightwish stuff is like, oh, that's Vice City.
I listen to the talk radio for all the lore. With Laszlo.
No, the talk radio. Yeah, I enjoy. My favorite talk radio
Nerd.
is probably Vice City, I think. But my favorite radio is from GTA 3, Flash FM. There were some bangers in there. That old pop music. GTA 5, on the other hand, I recently finished it, I think for the only time ever. And I don't understand people that say that it's a good game or well written or interesting.
Oh damn.
I don't like it at all.
GTA 5.
Yeah, it's the side missions are boring as hell. A lot of the time, not all of the time, but a lot of the time. Like there's characters that show up and like, oh, this motherfucker again. I know what you're gonna say. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Like in particular those British guys that British couple that just wanted panties or whatever, and they were amused by the colonial traditions of the Americans all the time, and they were just like a British joke that should have lasted 2 minutes and instead lasted 2 hours or whatever. How
that
long?
sucks. Yeah, that sounds like shit actually.
Yeah.
I
But the main
remember
missions themselves.
5 very well.
Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't remember. The characters are just not very good. Michael is portrayed insufficiently. Like he's not explored enough as a character because it's insane and evil.
Mhm.
But the game never really grapples with that, and neither this what's the other guy, the guy from the desert, I forget his name. Trevor, yeah. Trevor is obviously more of a thing that happens while he's on camera every time. So
Yeah,
there's
the main
less
thing I remember from the entire
exploration.
game is just that is just the palpable tension every time you're in a scene with Trevor. We're like, is he just gonna spin off the handle and kill somebody right now?
Yeah,
Because he
Yeah.
would. He killed.
he did.
He killed the guy from the GTA 4 DLC.
Yeah, right away, right from
Lost-
the bad
yeah,
DLC.
Yeah,
Fuck
he,
him.
he kills the protagonist of Lost in the Dam just right out the gate. You're like, oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
The stakes are set.
What's
But
funny
then
is
the
that
mi- the-
actor is in Walking Dead, but he's like constantly emasculated by Negan, the guy with the bat. So like it's the same actor, and he just looks and sounds like Trevor, but he's constantly playing second fiddle to the actual psychopathic leader guy in that show. So it's like a distracting switch up for that actor.
In 5, they sort of go for a sympathetic perspective towards him, kinda. Because he's often kind of
It just
second
doesn't
fiddle
make
as well to
it
certain
just doesn't make
villains.
sense because he's irredeemable.
He is, yeah.
He-
But
he-
both him and Michael are, and they do redeem or try to redeem Michael. It's just like I don't understand. What I am fine with a game that has bad morals and tries to redeem bad people. You just need to do the work, and they don't do the work.
No.
They just sort of expect you to forget about like abuse and murder and this complete psychopathy regarding his kids in particular and his wife. But you know, it's just that if you compare that to Sopranos and how they redeem or portray the main guy, I forget his name, Tony. Yeah. They
Yeah.
portray him as redeemable or as sympathetic. That's how we do it. Or even Breaking Bad, which doesn't do as good of a job as Sopranos, I don't think. But Breaking Bad does a much better job than GTA 5, obviously, at portraying a bad character as sympathetic.
Yeah, down maybe too much so, to the point where people were still on his side Well after
Oh,
the
that's
point
what
where
would
the
happen.
show was
But that's a
actively
whole
telling you not
different
to be
thing
on
where
his side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great show, but yeah, some confused fans who don't get
You
it.
know, the million misogynists that can't process the idea that Skylar White is correct and also not even doing anything particularly wrong, and isn't even like being annoying. She's just being Walter White for
she's-
the entire show.
Yeah, I think anybody that finds her character annoying is already kind of primed for just some really
That's
bad
a rough
takes in the first
sign.
place. Yeah, because she's genuinely like a great, what's the word? Babyface? Yeah, it would work as a babyface in a wrestling match if Walter White is the heel. She's she really comes. The fact that she gets corrupted is treated by the series as a bad thing. Well, in so much as the series does that.
I still need to actually go back and finish Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I got to do that as well.
I think it took like
Yeah,
a
I've heard
while
only great
between
things, but I've
seasons
never
for it to
finished it.
happen or something, and I just didn't. I lost track at some point. I think I watched one season. I shouldn't say what the reference point is. A very big family thing happens, and I think I watched one season after that. But then I think there's one more final season or something. That
Hot
show
take,
always.
Well,
What's up?
I was gonna say spoilers are fine, but I'm not gonna.
It's easier just to not,
not gonna say that.
spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people don't know what the spoiler is. They don't know if they should listen or whatever. What always gets me about that show is that it made one of my biggest fears and filmed it on screen, which really fucked with me. Is in the back of my head every now and then I'll just think of like I imagine the idea of like video game lag applying in real life and it happening like when I'm driving, like the idea that when you're playing video games sometimes the lag takes a form where you just kind of it's almost like blacking out. You just kind of like eventually when the lag comes back switches off, you like find out where you actually were the whole time because you didn't know because you weren't experiencing because of the lag. You're just suddenly different part of the level or something. Yeah. It's
the level.
Yeah, like in a video game, you'll just suddenly be in a completely different part of the level or something, running into a wall because the lag left you doing that or something. And like I was like plagued with like sort of these like recurring thoughts about like what if that happened when I was driving or something. And fucking Better Call Saul visualized that exact concept when in one of its car crashes. It just has somebody driving and then it cuts to them already crashed. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, no.
It's a real thing, though. Like, I don't want to prey on your fear, but
I mean, that's just the equivalent of falling asleep while driving, basically, but visualized from the perspective of the driver.
It's slightly more complicated because driving is a kind of a trance kind of activity where you're sort of in a greater than consciousness level where you're automatic in your. What's the other system that you have? Limbic systems. Both systems are sort of working in parallel.
Socket man.
I think there's other things that work like. It's like when you're watching television, and you're immersed in the image. You're still in the place like you're not dissociated from reality, but your sensory perception is altered. And that's the same for driving. Like you don't have to think about you're moving your foot in a certain way. You think about pushing the accelerator. And like the steering and all that, it's all like sort of trance-like.
It does fuck me up sometimes how you can just kind of like realize that you haven't been thinking about driving for a while when you're on the freeway, and you just like are way later in the process of your journey, and you're like, I haven't been
highway hypnosis.
Yeah,
it's
like I
a
haven't
problem.
felt very present in this driving experience, which is terrifying when you're hurtling through space at like 70 miles per hour in a bullet made of rocket.
That's also an infrastructure problem. Because
they need to have more simulators. They need more enrichment along the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Like changes in the sound protection, or the width of the shoulder, all that, just doing that regularly along the highway is a huge improvement. It's not very expensive either, but it just makes people more aware of what's going on. And if you can't have just pretty landscapes, although I'm not sure how safe pretty landscapes are while driving, because I have almost crashed a few times because of pretty landscapes. Not joking. On the bike as well. It is very silly.
Wait, I saw Mortal Kombat 2. Would you be surprised to hear that it was not very good?
Oh,
I'm shocked.
Shocker.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
No. I mean, that's a classic of camp nonsense. But the actual Mortal Kombat 2 that's in theaters right now.
Oh, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I got curious and I was like, why not? I'll go see it. It's just kind of like boring. I don't know. It lacked sauce. I don't know. There's just something about it. Like it wasn't exciting.
Sauce.
Yeah.
More sriracha, please.
I don't know
Best movie.
I don't know how what a better version of the movie would be like, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know, just boring.
Mm-hmm. Bring back the Resident Evil guy. Make him direct it again.
It has some novelty with Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, but
Oh yeah, I think I did watch the previous one at some point, where Carl Urban was Johnny Cage. I think in that one too. It was boring.
I think, was he in the previous one? I don't know, because I didn't see the first one of these two. I just saw this one, but I don't think it matters. It's not like I didn't think he was in it as Johnny Cage in the first one, but I could be wrong because I haven't seen it.
It seems familiar.
I thought that was a new thing.
I may have just shown you a picture of it because I think I said something. I think I remember us talking about Mortal Kombat and me pulling up a picture of it and you being like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
He's Johnny Cage.
Yeah, we had Johnny Cage come up for some reason at some point.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's our deep lore.
The
One
deep
day
lore
I'll
is just why the fuck would they talk about this?
One day I'll have money for this.
But it's just one of those things where obviously I had low expectations to begin with. I'm like, it's a video game movie, how could but I'm like, whatever, maybe I can turn my brain off enough and it'll be campy enough that I'll still have a good time or something. But it was just boring.
I've got to say, that looks like it's straight off the Suds East factory line. Guess you have some serious kit, huh? No word from the bosses on what to do with the thing, so I guess I'll be driving it back to the hire firm then. Might even be able to pocket the deposit. Pocket these nuts. We're gonna do the funny house. Another complicated interior of a carnival stand-up thing. Oh, maybe it's gonna have the House of Mirrors inside. Oh god, having to clean a House of Mirrors. Granted, the mirrors probably wouldn't work.
Well, unless they're path traced.
So, as part of this tour of the country, County Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th stopped by our fun fair last night. Don't know what kind of reception he was expecting upon his return to Muckingham, but I doubt it was that. More red mist than red carpet, I'd say. Someone needed to forewarn him that people around here have long memories. Red mist? I associate that with somebody getting eviscerated in war. So
Right.
what do they mean? That's upsetting. That upsetties my spaghetti.
Ooh.
Mantico water slides, slipping and away, leave the cares behind. Of the world famous, now come and ride. Mantico
Look
water
how
slide.
dirty it is. That's a loading bar answer.
That's a loading bar answer.
Huh?
No. Answer is cleaning the. This looks like a loading bar.
Yeah, the spinny thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when the thing turns itself so I can just set where the washer is and then not touch it for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Power washing is war, a war on filth.
That's. I don't
That's,
like the I don't like the mouthfeel of that.
Yeah,
claim.
like this sounds like we're about to call heresy or something.
A war on filth.
Filthy rats.
Meanwhile, the red mist metaphor is only muddied further by the fact that the structure was red in the first place, and we're cleaning off a muck to reveal the red. So I'm only further confused. What do you mean red mist? It looks like they hit it everywhere.
I get it. I get it.
Cool.
That's a thinker.
Is it?
I don't get.
I'm not in the business of thinkers. I'm in the business of good comedy.
Thinkers are good.
No.
Or can be good. Well.
The response to every
Well, look
thinker is, oh, I get it.
That's well.
You know what
Yes,
that is?
that is-
Not comedy.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's just poetry without prose.
Oh my god, the dirt inside! It is so gross.
I sometimes feel like
This is
there
a
should be
good
less
level.
uniformity to the dirt. Like there should be like splotches of it and gaps between it or something
Right.
to give the implication that it was actually caused in some way that would ever happen.
Yeah. This is a
Like,
good level.
I guess I keep asking for this to be viscera cleanup detail. That was part of the fun, is that you could pick up the environmental storytelling of how the carnage played out in viscera cleanup detail.
And so you have to get inside. There's just so much rotating things.
Is
Yeah.
everything powered on? Oh yeah, because it's a fun house. So it's got like a
Yeah.
stepmaster in there and the rotating tunnel.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you know
good
the
shit.
you know the genre already?
Yeah. No, this is American Carnival shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is common. There's usually a hall of mirrors on the bottom floor.
It's more of a wall of rotating circles and things.
Because
I haven't
they
cleaned
can't-
it, so maybe
it's
it
the
is
closest,
mirrors.
as a kid, it's the closest I ever got to being on Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I was very taken aback by when I saw it the first time, as you heard.
Yeah. That show blew my fucking mind as a kid. I thought it was so cool. I wanted to be on it so bad. And then I saw it as an
It
adult.
was so
and
cool.
And I'm seeing it as an adult. I'm like, this show's not fair at all.
It's not fair at all. It's poorly designed. There's a reason people rarely ever won. The odds were stacked against them ridiculously.
Yeah, the entire temple.
Oh,
part
was
at
it
the
a close-
end, the part you get attacked by random dudes and you have to have the immunity idol or whatever. But there's no rhyme or reason to when and why they attack, so you just lose for no reason basically. It's
Yeah,
like, wait,
there's like
what?
RNG you have to avoid. Maybe you played well enough to get like enough token things to get out of it, but it's like if other teams were doing well and you only
Yeah.
got to the end like narrowly, then you're gonna be screwed. Like, so you have to have like a
Yeah.
runaway success early in the show, and like
I wanted to be a blue barracuda
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bad.
Ooh, barracuda.
Yeah, maybe I'll put it on my like 40-year-old Make-A-Wish list.
The 4-year-old Make-A-Wish Foundation.
If Mr. Beast was actually a force for good, he would sponsor an additional season of of Legend of the
There you
Hidden
go. That's all he
Temple.
has to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make him a good person.
Yeah.
The redemption
time.
story that that Michael
We
never
restored 40 adults' sense of whimsy.
I remember
Well,
trying to
actually,
search on
you know
eBay
what?
at one point for a piece of the aggro crag. I realize that's a different show. That's Guts, but I just remember being like, "Is this a thing? Like, are these in circulation?" And I could only find replicas. I was like, I don't. I was curious. I
Pieces
was
of
like,
the aggro crag.
very funny.
God, this fucking slide is so white. My eyes.
got. It is very white. Yeah.
I don't want to clean it anymore.
Getting flashbanged.
You guys need to lower the brightness of your screen.
No,
Turn on the lights, maybe.
I'm raw dogging life.
Do you guys play with lights
Smile.
on or off?
I
there's
on
technically
usually.
lights on.
I need lights on. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not, they're not super bright.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard it was bad to not have lights on, so I always have lights on. But they're not like shop lights or anything.
Yeah. I don't have my streaming lights on, but they're bright enough.
I think it's
Right,
just
I-
like making sure that your eyes are adjusted to
Right,
light so that you're not going straight from one thing to another. Extremes.
The thing that's bad is always looking close to you, because it trains the muscles in your eyes to always focus close.
And that's why I specifically have glasses for when I sit at the computer versus my everyday glasses. They have a weaker prescription.
Oh,
It makes my computer look further away.
oh, that's
No, it
myopia.
just weakens the prescription so my eyes aren't adjusted specifically for looking farther away. And it also has a blue light filter on it.
No. I think the further my glasses make everything look closer because I have hypermetropy or hyperopia. I think it's also called, which is the other side of myopia. I didn't know. I mean, I figure now that you say that. Do myopia glasses make things look further away?
Never really thought about it. I don't
no
feel like
idea.
that's the case.
You know, just a little bit, not too much.
That's a treat.
Well, it depends on your prescription.
Maybe slightly. I don't know. I've worn glasses too long to like even be conscious of that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
A little myopia as a treat.
They're called similarly, but they work very differently. Because
Oppositely.
as far as I
assume.
understand, no, it's like I can't see shit at any distance when when I don't have glasses. And as far as I understand, myopic people can see at close ranges, very close ranges, even without.
Yeah, we can see. Glasses for me are for distance. That's exactly right. Yeah, I can read a book without glasses on. I can
Yeah,
also sort of
yes.
use the computer without glasses on, but it's not actually, even for that distance, it's not like great. But it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm
I
nearsighted, so I
drastically
can
need them for
read fine.
distance. Yeah.
I think I got the last time I went to the optometrist. I got a lens that simulated that, and I was very confused by what the heck was happening because I was like, wait, I can see some things and not other things. What's going on? How is this real life?
Every now
It's
and then I
usually
think
it's
about the
either I cannot-
frequency with which we have a stream where literally everyone in the entire stream wears glasses, and I'm like, are humans okay?
No.
Why do no
Yeah,
eyes
I can't
work?
read anything. Like, if I hold my arms out in front of me, I can't read anything that is at a, like, regular font size that's further than my elbows away. So, like,
Oh, wow.
maybe a foot away from my face, I can't read anything.
Hmm. Yeah, that's where I'm at as well, but from hypermetropy. I can't read anything at 1 centimeter.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's just it blurs everything.
Hmm.
So I equally. At long. Oh wait. So does that mean that like a big font sizes at long ranges also get very blurry for you?
At long ranges? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't see
I
it.
can
Yeah, anything
only
with
see things
distances.
that are close by.
Yeah.
Oh,
same,
that's interesting.
basically.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah, for that may be where hyperopia comes from, because at long distances, it's still blurry, but it's not super blurry. It's about as blurry as if you made the whole picture blurry, near and far. So like big fonts at distance is fine.
Wherever you are. It's okay.
But it's interesting meeting people who can see very far and just have good eyesight. And it's like, you're Legolas from the Lord of the Rings.
You're Legolas.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
Yeah, it's so incredible.
Incredible.
Imagine us. I'm just imagining us all
Incredible.
treating the one person with no glasses in our group as if they have superpowers. Quickly.
Yeah.
What do you
yeah.
see with your elfin eyes?
It is
We're
kind
just
of
like we're just like at a
magical,
Sam's Club.
It is, it is wild to think about. Like, I think about all the time, like, glasses are such a big part of my life that I just, like, I say big part. They're so, like, basically necessary to my life that it's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
consider what I would even, like, look like normally. And, like, I have contacts.
I look so
Like,
different without glasses.
Yeah.
Fucks with me.
Like, it's wildly different. And I think I've only worn contacts, like, one time since we met. But, like, it's just such a wildly different visual aesthetic that, like, it's uncomfortable for me to look at myself when I have contacts in.
Yeah.
No, I definitely prefer higher looking glasses, 100%. Yeah, there's like, it's funny to me that there's people who like don't like glass. You know, there are people who are just driven to contacts because they just really don't want to wear glasses, and it just, for me, that's like hard to even like.
That was me.
I don't know. I've worn glasses for so long that like I can't even
It took me
comprehend living
until
without them. Like,
It took me until 6th grade to get my prescription because I had straight A's in elementary school and so on. But I was sitting in the back of the class, so I couldn't actually read the board ever, and I just thought that was normal, and no one questioned it because I was doing everything perfectly. But I couldn't actually ever read the board all the time. But then I got the prescription finding out that I need glasses, and I was like, everyone's going to bully me and make fun of me, and I was so preemptively sure of that because, like, media told me that people with glasses get bullied, basically.
Oh,
so without
people
any
do not
evidence,
give a
I just
shit.
believed that.
yeah,
So
people don't care.
Yeah, so I wore contacts from 6th grade all the way into the senior year of high school, and I was like, finally like, fuck it. And I wore my glasses to school. And it didn't matter, obviously. But I was so, like, nervous about having another thing that made me, like, stand out in some way. Because kids are cruel about a number of other things enough.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, contacts suck.
Yeah,
There's a million
a
things
lot
that
of
go
effort.
wrong with them all the time. They're uncomfortable. They're just shit. I've been wearing glasses nonstop since senior year of high school, which is now the entire
Yeah, they,
second half
like-
of my life.
Yeah.
And I wear them so
Sorry,
consistently
lots
that I
of
never even
teens.
have to think about not wearing them.
For me, I've always worn glasses since I was 5 or 6, I think.
Same.
And, like,
yeah. Since I was like 5 at least. Yeah.
I always prefer the way preferred, anyway, growing up, the way I look, or looked without glasses on. But just, you know, from a aesthetic perspective, really. The one thing that happened to me, the one time I used contact lenses is, I've never had people come up to me and like hit on me. I'm also aromantic, so there's other things going on that I just shy away from that anyway. So anyway, first time I wear glasses, first time a girl comes up to me and is like, "Oh, hi," or whatever. I'm like, "Oh no, this is very uncomfortable." Glasses on immediately.
My woman repellent has been installed.
Wild.
Yes, and it is wild because it was like very It obviously was just coincidence, but
Did it work? Did she go away?
oh well. I had to
Did you
deal
cross
with
your
her-
fingers like a little cross? Like,
No, I had to deal with her by messages and things and chatting. And things.
oh.
So I did successfully handle that one situation.
I had to deal with her.
Yeah.
I had to deal with her. You caught aggro.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, it
I
was
described
kind of-
something at work as like catching a kid's aggro, and people were like, "That's the best possible term for this. We're using this forever now." I'm like, yes, it's a good one.
This is a very
You're a
entertaining
teacher,
level
or-
to clean.
I work with autistic kids. I do behavioral therapy.
a different kind of teaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough of teaching that they gave me a discount at the
Yeah.
museum that we went to, because she was like, "Are either of you teachers?" And I was like, "Well, not really, in a way that you would probably give a discount for." And she was like, "Try me." And I told her, and she was like, "Sure, whatever, I don't care. We'll give it to you. You work with kids,
Yeah.
that's good enough."
Yeah.
I mean, seems valid to me.
Oh, maybe she was like, maybe you said, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how you look, so I don't know how people would preconceive your what I'm about to say, but maybe she was like, is he a priest or something?
Is she a priest?
Am I a priest?
He wasn't
Yeah,
that
or
vague
like
about
a-
what he does. She knew what he did.
Yeah, like
No,
I
no,
told
but-
her.
No, before you told
Oh.
her, like when she says try me, I'm like, I wonder if she's like thinking, oh, maybe he's coming out.
Are you a youth pastor?
Oh, youth
My-
pastor is what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
My visual aesthetic is graphic tee and a backwards ball cap.
Oh, yeah.
And an ever-present set of head-gripping earphones.
I don't have them on right now.
You're not outside and being observed.
You don't have headphones
That's
on?
true.
So is it really your aesthetic?
You're playing with speakers?
What? No. I
have
have
headphones.
I have like little earbuds that I use.
You walk outside with big headphones, but for gaming you have earbuds.
No, not big headphones. It's like a Bluetooth headset that goes around the back of my head.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it Shocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great.
Of
See?
Not sponsored.
No,
I'm
I
too
just got
mercenary
them. I
for
use
that
them at the gym now.
They're fantastic. Yeah.
Wait, you just got some?
Yeah. I've been
Oh.
using them at the gym because I've been
For the
very
muscles.
sick of my in-the-ear AirPod thingies or whatever brand they were.
Yeah.
I've been annoyed ever since I got my new phone because they didn't. At no point was it mentioned, or did I notice during the acquisition of the phone, that they no longer had a headphone jack. So I've
Oh,
just-
you didn't notice that?
Yeah, it's only when I actually tried to use them in that context again, I was like, oh, I can't put
Yeah.
headphones into these.
Yeah,
I
you have
can't
to get
listen-
a Type-C adapter for it. It's
Yeah, like I
annoying.
can't listen to my phone in a exercise context or anything like that until I make some secondary purchase here. I was
Mhm.
very annoyed.
Yeah, it is annoying. If it's the cost of making phones more and more waterproof, I guess I'll deal with it. But yeah, I miss a normal headphone jack on devices.
It admittedly did
Yeah.
save my ass because I dropped the phone in the fountain at the FWA last year,
See, yeah, yep.
and it worked.
It's complicated. It's not quite about saving the phone from being waterproof. It's from being corrosion proof. That's the big thing. Because you can make jacks that are waterproof. It's fine. They just corrode if you don't look after them. And people don't look after that. Of
Are
course
they not still doing planned obsolescence with phones though?
Yeah, probably.
Something
They
what is this-
100% are, yeah.
Like, what is this long-term future-proofing for if we don't get to keep our phone anyway?
Oh no, they corrode pretty fast though. Like, like an electric guitar jack that goes that goes crackly after a few months. That's the same. That's what happens.
What the fuck is wrong with your phones?
Yeah, I could see why like the people who make phones would want to get. There's like a long list of reasons to get rid of them, but it's like, God damn it.
There's also the eternal pursuit of smallness in devices, and an additional like auxiliary jack is taking up additional space.
Oh, also
Yeah.
that they do want
Even
to
though
use for
phones
other
have paradoxically
features.
gotten way bigger.
But it's all for battery and stuff.
I'm so startled when I see somebody's like older, smaller phone, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
We used to
I saw
live-
an iPhone SD the
I'll
other
be like,
day.
we used to live like that? Because you don't really notice the gradual growth of
No,
the phone
they're so
sizes.
small.
Then you see an older
Yeah.
one, you're like, ooh, oh, how did we do anything with those? I used to read books on my phone. Was it that small back then? When I was reading?
Yeah, I didn't like doing that. That's why I bought a tablet.
I should go do a tour of the
And then I
level
bought
before we
books
win.
instead.
'Cause I haven't even seen most of it. Oh my god, look at this beautiful spinny zone. I saw none of this whole time.
Yeah, you should have.
What? This looks fucking
was so-
crazy in here.
Oh, it looks so much better now, though.
What the
'cause
fuck?
It was so
Fine.
fun to. It was so fun to clean. I love that room.
Yeah, I went up the
was-
slide on the outside and didn't see any of this part. But it was
And then
pretty
there's, like,
entertaining level to
slide
clean in
doors.
general, yeah. The slidey door. Yeah, somebody closed that door behind me when I was on the other side of the wall, and I was like, what happened?
This one also takes us to the other side. Take us to the other side. Oh no, that's Simon and Garfunkel. That's
This
it.
goes back to... Oh, and this is the exit I came through. Ah, I didn't realize that was a door at the time.
Yeah.
Because I cleaned all this hallway and this balcony. And this keyboard and this sign. There's so many
Running
keyboards.
wheel sign shape. I still stand by the fact that that I hate the thought of having to name all of these parts.
Well, that's part of game development, is you do have to name everything.
I name them farts and funny names.
Parts.
It's
Don't- they're
farts everywhere.
fights. Check out this hamster wheel.
I love that this first room just feels like candy.
Yeah, it's like taffy being
Just
twisted.
makes me want a peppermint.
Who didn't clean the thing here?
Colonel, you've got aromantic solidarity in the chat.
Hey, high five.
Oh,
Yeah, we arrows.
I'm also aromantic, so yeah.
Oh.
High fives all around.
Yep.
The arrows don't generally shout too much about arrowness, but we should.
We did it. Whoa.
Good job.
Whoa. Just blasting me in the
Don't look
face.
away. Don't look away.
That fucking short. Speak fronde and enter.
So yeah, anyway.
Time to bed. Time to bed. I'll see you guys later.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I think it's a good stopping point.
No. Perp's probably been watching this whole time.
Expecting.
Percy's right. You
if
truly
you-
are a thing of wonder. Let's be honest. That's probably Muckingham's chances of the town. That's probably Muckingham's chances of the Town of the Year grand prize out the window, but I don't think anyone around here has any regrets.
Thanks, Simon.
If Perp is around, I would do one more, but I'll wait here and find
Hi,
out.
Bask.
I feel like that means that like half of the entire Discord is like on the ace spectrum. We have to pop
I
out a
mean-
spreadsheet.
I'm demisexual, which is technically part of the ace like under the Ace umbrella.
Got an at from Perp saying
But-
go to bed, Fred.
But I don't consider myself to be ace. Like, I don't know. I'm sexual enough of a creature that I don't really consider myself to be ace at all.
Mm-hmm.
Despite
Yeah, oh yeah,
being
I'm not-
demisexual.
Yeah, I'm not ace at all, but I'm just a romantic.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have more furniture we can buy?
Perp says we're gonna pretend like I'm not 3 hours ahead in a different time zone. You're the one that keeps joining after Colonel leaves. It's happened twice. I don't know why you're like this, but you are.
Yeah, Keith is collecting aces so he can have Balatro hands
Yeah.
to play. Five of a kind.
I'm playing for a really specific Joker. Playing the long game. Here I am, stuck in the middle again. Should probably look at the. See,
Furniture and all this stuff is so ugly.
Please God, get rid of this
aesthetic here-
fucking
Yeah, this aesthetic
dumbass
is-
whimsical.
Yeah,
you don't
I
like?
hate this. No, I hate it all.
Get better whimsy. If
Oh
this
my
is
God,
your
it's
whimsy,
so
get better
small.
whimsy.
I thought the rock. Oh my goodness! I thought the rocket neon sign was gonna be so much bigger.
Yeah, it'd be like something cool to put up in the window, but nope. That's pretty lame.
It's just like a
It's
tiny
for a
trophy.
bookshelf, I guess.
Perp's not gonna join us.
Ah.
Ugh.
Look forward to playing these levels on our own. Wow. Perps abandoned us. I can't believe it's come to this. Is that a sewing machine and a typewriter or what?
Those are new ones, I think.
I can't remember how to place. I keep losing the menu that actually lets you place the things you got.
This
Oh
tab.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
These items are so small.
This is like an old Singer sewing machine.
Yeah. The hills are alive.
That'd be amazing if the typewriter worked. And there's just like a
You have to
Open
sit there
for
and
mini game, you
spray
could
the
just-
individual keys.
that you could sit there and actually like type something. Like it just like cuts to like a perspective where you can type into the paper. Like
Why are we buying stuff in this condition? What is wrong with us?
I'm pretty sure they said they're donated, right?
But we're paying for them.
Using points, not money.
This feels like a criminal enterprise. Whoa, aesthetic. I'm so vintage and cool.
Acoustic piano is such a wild sounding phrase.
that's funny. Yeah.
Like, isn't that the default state?
They felt the need to specify. We're in a
Yeah, 'cause
post-default
you'd say
era.
keyboard if it was not a yeah. You'd say keyboard or electric piano
Electric piano.
if it was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just play
Yeah,
guitar
electric
riffs on
electric
the
piano is
piano.
kind of legit because it just specifies that it's like made to imitate a piano specifically.
Ding.
It's not a general use keyboard.
If my boyfriend ever calls me vintage, I'll turn to dust. Real.
please go back to daddy.
It's more like it.
It is very on brand to have carpet cleaning. Look, these are more aesthetic or whatever. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
It's a better aesthetic than
It's
the
a better
whimsy.
aesthetic.
Yeah. How do I...
I still can't get over them besmirching the name of whimsy like that. It's hateful.
How do you pick things up?
That rug is so ridiculous.
It's so bad.
Is there a button? Wait, how do I get rid of this?
Cool.
This is really
Well,
confusing.
I'm gonna head out, but thanks for playing.
R.
Bye.
See ya.
See you. Have a good night.
Oh my god, I have 52,000 money in this game.
That's too much money.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna come for you now.
They're gonna come for me. I'm not safe.
I feel like I can make something like this being the orange corner. The corner where things are orange. Ah. I'm being sucked into design. Design! And this is the corner where this one specific shelf is melting. They're really restrictive on where you can put some of these things.
I just bought all of the washers and all of the attachments, and I still have 5,000 money left over.
That's too many.
Yippee! It's too many. Also, do you have a desk there? Because I can't see the desk. Those are floating.
Oh yeah, there's a desk here. It's
The
super
typewriter
aesthetic
and
and
sewing
cool.
machine. I can't see the aesthetic, but I believe you.
This room is so cool and well laid out and smart.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, I do fuck with the lamp.
mainly if you
in the
ignore that
corner.
I can't place anything facing a direction that makes sense. Why is it so crooked? Why is it so crooked? Don't understand. Why don't they why doesn't thing align to grid when you mouse wheel? It's insane. Everything I'm placing is crooked. No, the orange corner is great. I've solved aesthetic. Oops. How did I do that? Yeah, it's one of those cases where I'm like, this is from the whimsical set. It's not from the same set as the orange furniture I'm putting down. That's weird. Also,
The whimsical lamp is good. I could do that for a reading nook.
Yeah. Also, I kind of want it, but also this like cubey IKEA shelf. It's under the futuristic category. Like, what are you?
That's wild. This is not futuristic.
What are you talking about? Like what?
This is the IKEA shelf that I've had for years and then had to leave
Yeah, it makes no
in Washington
sense.
because it was too big.
God, just let me put it on top of the shelf, you stupid game. Good.
Oh, there it
There we
is.
go. Wow.
A rocket on the whimsy. Crazy.
And I've rehomed the whimsical chair to this nice desk, and it looks fine. Chair on its
Yeah,
own is whatever.
I know. It's okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's doing great.
I don't like that they took whimsy and they're like, you know what's whimsical?
Pink.
Inefficiency.
Pink
Like,
and
oh,
wrongness.
okay.
There's no like additional colors.
Futuristic is Slavic minimalist. Yeah.
They don't let us customize the cat costume, do they?
I don't think so.
You should be
The
able to
cat
pick
costume
colors.
is its own customization.
This is stupid. Video games are stupid.
God hates me specifically for not letting me use my Fursona colors in the sprayer suit.
Oops, I spent all my money. No, I didn't even buy the bisexual chair. I accidentally bought this rug.
What's the bisexual chair?
You'll see it. The one for sitting wrong in.
The futuristic small chair?
The red one.
Oh, God.
It's just designed for you just
The
to
one that's
sit very
shaped like a
strangely
Z.
in it. Yeah. For zisexual.
Zisexual, yeah.
For zisexual.
Zisexuel.
Weird.
Whimsical chair went to business school.
It's really goofy. I'm all out of that kind of money. Dang. What do I spend money on now? Washer cosmetics?
I mean, you get achievements for owning different tiers of washers and the attachments for them. So I just got like four achievements for buying all of the washers and the attachments.
Oh, they said it so all cosmetics cost P, but all the actual upgrades for
P.
guns cost dollars.
You gotta save up your P, man.
Yeah.
Save up your P, Keith. You have to save it.
Save it for a P emergency.
Big piss. Is that it
Yeah.
again?
Big piss.
Trying to get you to drink more water just so you have to piss more.
Insane statement. Insane. Closing door. You're
I'm
locked out
telling you,
now.
it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy P. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
There's no more clever thoughts
Bye,
here.
folks.
Only editing.
No, that wasn't a clever thought either, but it is sure something to end on.
Just closing all the doors so that Ansu can't get back inside.
No. Let me in.
Unless he's as smart as a raptor.
That's debatable. Clever girl.
At some point, I hope you check out Tingus Goose, Disturbing Goose Baby Incremental Game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Disturbing Goose Baby incremental game
sentence,
is.
so I don't want to learn anything about it.
It's a horrifying word salad right there.
Oh my god, I just played Tingus Goose yesterday. Perps gaslighting us. Oh, furniture storage has a diegetic location. You can click on the big square. Whoa.
Thank you for that, Ashton. Yeah, wake up in the morning feeling
Wake
like
up in the
pee.
morning. Pee.
Feeling like boom. Pee.
Dang, that sucks. Meow, 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 meow.